The sign says we alive, we alive, we alive.
Oh. Okay, let me stop that.
What's
So you're watching Paul?
What?
I mean, I'm talking to Ice.
What's up?
Yeah, what your title says. You're watching Bell?
Yeah, I want to see the rage quit because people are laughing about it. This is an old game he's beat. So I got to see why he rage quit. I'm just curious. Like, why did he rage quit something he's beaten before? It makes no sense. This should have been an easy dub.
You gotta think about who you're talking about.
Oh no, that. I'll be right back. This is set up.
You know where to find her. Just don't get behind her. Hey, don't get behind her.
God damn it. I'll put this in the gallery chat. See it, Rowdy and home?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm here.
Here.
Just at the east side of the YouTube team. Mission Tucson, Mr. Rowdy.
Oh, fuck, I forgot the I see this thing, she's 60, it's him.
See this girl and I kick my rap, but she tells me she is on trap.
He rage quit.
Oh my god, he rage quit.
That's today's word. I noticed the word of the year or last year. Oh no. Anyways, Daddy, make sure the music mafia doesn't hear you, or
Oh, yeah.
any karaoke or ban, gone forever.
Ban, 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 ban.
right, guys. Hello. How's
Hey.
everybody doing today? We have
Relay Brigade in the house.
everyone with me like usual. You guys know who they are. They're always here. They love to be here. They can't get enough of being here.
Can't. I'm addicted to ice. Wait, that didn't sound right.
That's
No Nick. No Nick.
Yeah, I'm not
Fuentes.
addicted to meth.
Oh,
Hello.
Hiking. Hey.
No, listen.
hey, Viking.
We got. Yeah, we hear you, man.
Okay, I hear you.
Welcome.
Yeah,
We
you
got
good.
Dreamlink and Powdered Toast Man. Big ups and big ups to everyone else that's coming in. I
Big up.
actually wasn't going to stream today, but I was told he rage quit a game he beat, so I have to see what happened. My curiosity is getting the better of me. Like, how do you rage quit something you beat?
And my answer to you is it's DSP. What do you expect?
Hey Zarglo, welcome.
He's a
Yeah, he
reverse
raged quit. The
King
only
Midas.
thing I can
The
think
word
of. Hey
was-
Mal, thanks for the
Oh.
finish. The only thing I can
Expect
think of.
the was possible from Phil. If you expect too much, prepare for disappointment. Expect too little, nothing happens.
The only thing I can think of is
That was a moron.
he soft locked himself. It's the only thing I can think of. Like he soft locked himself where he has no ammo.
And that as well.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
his stupid ass, he probably did that. Granted,
That's the
I never
only
played
thing.
Resident Evil before.
Like that's the only thing I can think of. Is he just didn't have the ammo because for some odd reason over the years of Phil's gameplay. Hey D-Dog, good to see you. Big ups.
Hey,
That's what
dog.
it
What up?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm not even gonna attempt to say. Just use your imagination when I mean toward it. Because I'd rather not send to stream the bandwidth, I'd rather not go certain levels.
We understand that very well.
I find it bizarre because he could have just watched his old gameplay of how he got through the last
Yeah.
portion of the game. So you have something you can go back to and view
Oh, shit.
that you did previously in the game. Are you telling me old Phil is smarter or younger Phil is smarter than older Phil? Is
I
this
guess
is this the
Old dog,
dimension we're in
good
now?
trick.
It's possible. No, he's probably having PTSD flashbacks from the first one.
It gotta be. You know,
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was not shit-faced enough to do it.
like I just find it baffling that he
Yeah,
cannot
it's-
figure out what he did before. Like, if you're replaying a game, this should be easy. Maybe you need a little refresher, and
Yeah,
then
it should be.
that was it.
Refresh. You said it was rewatching his old
Well,
playthrough.
it,
And
Well-
he was on hard mode. He beat the last time on hard mode. That's why I don't get it.
That's the
Wait,
only hard mode he
what?
knows in his
Well,
life.
I can't believe I have to use so much Julius Screws for this. What Phil, when he goes over Phil's shit, he noticed Phil's worse than the first time, especially during, like, the more common one was Metal Gear, his whole redemption rerun. I think it was 2017 when he, compared to his, it's a lot worse.
Old Phil played it on hard. No, I want to say young Phil played it on hard as well.
He did. He was on hard when he first played it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He's played Resident Evil on hard mode. Besides,
I know he was on hard mode because then he bitched about his fans telling him that, oh, normal is easy and hard mode is a normal difficulty for the game. He made like
Yeah.
a hissy fit about that.
feeding cat is hard mode. Watch Hate Army's version.
No,
of
that's
it.
legendary mode.
Oh wait, Hate Army got the better
No,
version.
feeding-
All right, we'll check it out because I got Memology pulled up.
I think I can't remember if the Blanc has it as well.
Let me see.
Oh yeah, he does have it.
I'm pretty sure
do
everyone's
have
gonna have
30
it.
seconds.
You know what surprises
I
me
would
though?
say,
He quits Resident Evil Zero and jumps right to the Tekken 8 demo after claiming he would never touch it until the game comes out.
It worked this time. Oh, now it works. I got the
Oh, good. Awesome.
copy.
Yes. Hate Army's got the longer version, so we got more to digest.
It's got the thicker, girthier version.
Yes, full of
Yeah.
girth.
he has the
It's robust.
Mandingo version.
It's robust.
Dick references.
So, you know. Anyway, so I guess I'm flabbergasted. Blue Cactus.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
that is
Shout outs for hate.
that is insane. You played a game a couple of times, and then your latest run you rage quit it. And
Exactly.
I don't think anyone has ever done that.
Yeah,
I never
like-
heard anyone done that till
I-
now.
Like you could go back
probably-
and watch your previous run through.
Yeah.
I mean, you realize that you see in
know,
his
so,
older script when he
talking about-
reacts to it.
Mr. Clum waddling into the vortex is funny though.
Is
You
it
know,
really funny?
The whole thing about that, I mean, I didn't speak on it at length. I kind of toyed around with it when I was playing Hades and talking about it, but the Mike Clum situation, everyone knew Phil was going to back out. It wasn't a matter of
Oh,
if,
yeah.
it was just when. When
Yeah,
was it
He
going
was
to
never
happen?
going to do that.
Yeah.
Especially after Mike started interviewing his detractors. Once that started happening, it was a matter of when.
And it was the funny thing Phil said that I couldn't help but laugh at the most. And that was, well, nobody has nothing positive to say about me. And it's like, dude, Mike Clum reached out to your fans. They told you this on stream when you announced the documentary. Darish said to your face, in words, he contacted me and I blocked him.
Blocking's a bitch
Why?
move in general. Just
Why
saying.
Derek did that?
Why? It's very simple. So I'm gonna break it down for you. For years, DSP has told his fan base to block anyone who mentions him by name, who says, I want to talk to you about Phil. Phil has made this abundantly clear for them to block anyone.
That is very fucking stupid when you
So,
agreed to do an interview.
well, this is before the
Should've-
interview. This is way before the interview.
Phil
This
trying
is
to
like
control
I
the
mean,
20,
when he
this is like
announced it,
2019, 2020 that I remember hearing about it.
I mean, when he announced it,
We have a
that
theory
he's
that
gonna
when
have an
DSP
interview.
got the Clum
and
deal.
his fans told him they blocked him, he could have said, "Hey guys, I want you to reverse this because, wink, wink, we want people to know that I'm
actually,
a good guy and the trolls are lying about me." He could
Yeah.
have said that, and his
like
fans
actually
would
talk
listen
to this
him.
guy. Yeah, like talk
Yeah.
to this guy. Talk to him, please.
It's the same thing.
You know,
A side scroller's
pretty
interview.
dumb.
He told us to block, not to talk to him, and all the trolls pretty much came through, and he's suddenly surprised by it.
Well, and not only that, with the side scrollers, I want you to think. All right, so we're gonna put a timeline here. We're gonna put a nice timeline here. So, which this one I can't speak on because I don't know enough about it. I don't know if the quartering announced he was doing an interview with Phil or it just came out.
I
I'm
believe
gonna-
he did, if I remember correctly.
Okay. So we're gonna play both scenarios on that because I don't know. If yeah, most definitely. But like, so let's just assume the quartering didn't say anything and it just came out. So Phil saw that didn't work. It didn't help his image. It didn't bring people to him. He just caught more shit for it, and the quartering caught a ton of shit for it. Okay, scratch that. Scratch quartering. Wipe your hands. Throw it out the window. It didn't work. Fast forward. Now we have the PC arc. Rich, his gouty brother in arms who sucks on cucumbers like dicks, sits there and decides, hey, Phil, I have a $13,000 Threadripper I can give you. I'm saying 13,000 because when I looked them up at the time last year, a base one was $5,000 and a midline was $13,000. So I just went with the high one because I'm an asshole like that. The quarter is the RTU with subs, pretty much. But
Quarter pounder.
here's the thing with that, since we're going this timeline, the quartering realized he fucked up so bad that he distanced himself from that interview. He went on to Ricada, Yellow Flash, Raging Golden Eagle. He went to those guys and attached himself to them
Of course he did.
to get
Birds of a
away
drifter.
from DSP because that hurt him. Now, regardless of what I think or don't think about the quartering, that is the smartest move you can do. Distance yourself from the failure. A big failure. A big old nice stinky L right on your forehead. You distance
Yeah, nobody would be able to take it because he got beat by a guy that had a fucking dress on.
I'll admit that was funny. But so the quartering now distances himself. So now even when he mentions Phil, even the quartering, he goes, yeah, we know he's a beggar. We know this. So now that's how the quartering sees him. Could he be saying it to just appease people? I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
not.
Maybe.
But
It is.
it's the fact that he knows he cannot say anything in that area of saying, oh, well, Phil's an okay guy. No, he knows he fucked up. And honestly, like, I'm gonna agree with other detractors when they said he did that to take a shot at Rich. That's fine. Whatever. You want to take a shot? Take your shot. Now.
Yeah. It would have been nice seeing the two grifters box each other.
That
They've
would have
been
been hilarious.
stuff. Yeah. That's the only out of both those two losers content we'll ever have. Beating the crap out of each other.
Exactly. So, we turn on fast forward. We got the PC bit going on. And what happens? Because Rich decides to talk about it amidst DSP trying to con $2,500 out of OIC or whatever other pay cuck he had or has.
Dead right.
Rich,
England.
Rich blew that up by saying on his own stream, hey guys, I talked to DSP, you know, I've offered him my Threadripper PC, all he's got to do is just pay for shipping, that's it. Boom, done. It was a 2018 or something like that, 2016, whatever. Boom, done, you can have it, just pay for the shipping. Well, Phil gets mad and says, well, Rich had no place to say that on his stream. Well, yeah, he does. For one, it's his computer, and two, it's his stream. Rich can say whatever the fuck he wants on his stream, whether you agree with the man or not. So what happened, Phil got pissed, the PC idea fell through on both fronts. He didn't want it from Rich, and the other person backed out and was like, yeah, I don't have the money for it. Now, was it a grift all along? Maybe.
Yes.
But
I don't know. It seemed genuine on one end at the start, but after Phil kind of started up, yeah, it was never gonna happen anyway.
yeah. Well, like I said, it was destroying the grift. Phil was going to accept that computer from Rich. He was going to accept it. If Rich had never said anything, Phil would have accepted it, and he still would have grifted his chat for a PC. Because that's how Phil rolls. There's numerous things that we have found out through other people when they decide to do
Totally
it,
agree.
to tell a little bit about it, is they will sit there and say, well, yeah, I did give Phil extra money outside, and he didn't appreciate it, or he didn't like what I had to say or did, and he's gone. Take Snorlax King, for example. Snorlax King sat there and said, yeah, I've given him, I think it was $300 behind the scenes. So that says right there, people are still dropping this dude big donos out of sight. And even Piece of Peace was like, yeah, you can't count on the tips tracker. Now that we found out, he's getting money behind the scenes from people. People are giving him these big amounts of money. Okay, so that fell through. So we can pass that arc now. PC arc gone. For now. Just put a pin in it for now. Fast forward, Phil has a dream. A dream. He wants to be interviewed. I have a dream of people giving me a fair shot in an interview. Listening to my story about the helicopter company and my time as a YouTuber. And how those damn dirty, dastardly detractors ran my name through the mud and besmirched me. They hacked my bank account and put out information that was falsified. And they put a horse on my wife. Talk about my wife. Okay, well, Craig and Adam gave him a fair shot.
Crab.
They gave him a fair shot, a fair shake, whatever words you want to insert right there. They were kind. They were cordial. They kept asking him, was he okay?
I know some of the kids are using you on the in the airport baseball team, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's what I keep hearing, so I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, they ask him these questions.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to put a sign there, a sign down there, do that whole way there.
Hey, we hear you, man. We hear your
'Cause
conversation.
I'm not doing this last minute when everybody clears out. I'm stuck doing this like, yeah. I'm cutting
hear
off
you,
small
Soul.
sections, let it dry, and then do another small section.
Hey, Soul, we hear
I'm
you.
trying to leave so they can come in and
Soul.
go through the gym and then come out this way. But I'm not waiting until I have a huge area to do in the last hour. It's like,
fuck it, whatever.
'cause that's what they think is going to happen. They think I'm going to do this and that with like the last hour here.
Okay. So, yeah, the Lolcast, yeah. So, we move on. And during this interview, he gets pissed off. Once he found out Keem was talking to them, and they're like, hey, Keem wants on, we'd like to talk to Keem. Hey, welcome back. So, we sit there and hear... I got...
Need him in a minute.
So anyway, as we go along from there, Keem comes on. They're talking to Keem because DSP's internet decided to shit the bed like it normally does. And then Phil comes back after Craig said, hey, send me your WWE account screenshot. Show me a screenshot of the account. If it's not you, I can vouch for you. If it is you, I can still vouch for you. He says this live on the air. Gives Phil an easy out. Easy out. I gotta talk to my wife. What the fuck does your wife have to do with your phone? What can anyone get from your wife off of your phone about a mobile game?
Nothing.
Unless she doesn't know how much money he spends in said mobile game, and that would have blew his shit wide open. It's the only thing it could have been.
And him stalling really screwed himself over because now if he ever tries to show anything, people are just going to say, oh, well, he augmented that. There's no way that's legitimate.
Exactly.
Also, did he say?
Oh, hey,
did he
D-Dog.
say Cat's name? Hey, how you doing? Did he say Cat's name or his wife?
He said his wife, if memory
Okay.
serves correct.
All right, because we have a theory about that, but keep telling the story. But remember, boys and girls, the wife, not Cat, the wife.
My wife. So,
Frankie, you take and drag if you walk long enough.
so we move on from there. The whole, all right, boys, prepare the slave trade, sell this right off for profits. Video comes out. Phil tries to defend it. Hey, it was out of context. You know, this guy's a scumbag sheriff. He does all these things. You know, he probably be into
And he
human
doesn't
trafficking.
see color.
Yeah, doesn't see color. You're the racist if you see color. It's like, you're the one that made the comments. It doesn't matter what I think at the end of the day of the color of the character.
Phil's own comment bites him in the ass.
Yeah, it's like, it doesn't matter what I think the color of the kid is at the end of the day. You still said slave trade, and you still talking about selling her off for profits. Now, it can be taken in different ways. Okay, I mean, you specify slave trade, but it's like, okay, well, let's just say somebody's colorblind. Okay, they don't see the color of the child. Fine. But people know what's associated with the slave trade. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because nowadays they say human trafficking. They don't say slave trade.
Yeah, and he said human trafficking after the fact on the Side Scrollers interview. And they're like, no, dude, I don't like. Adam told DSP to his face, I do not believe you. Oh, well, that's fine. You're entitled to that. No, Phil, he told you he doesn't believe you. There's no you're entitled to it. He's telling you to your face he does not believe you. You've lost the battle. You've lost the argument. Let it go. Accept that you fucked up and move on.
Well, I want to make a dark joke about current day Webbia.
I mean, you're, hey, like I said before, you're entitled. You want to make dark jokes, but don't bitch out when people bring those jokes back up to your face to confront you about it later. Just accept it. You fucked up, and you move on. Like, DSP is actually lucked out from one video. One. It was shown on stream.
I gave up a long time ago.
It was shown on stream once. And then the video was taken down for hate speech. And I've said it numerous times, and I will always continue to bring that video up. Because I don't know who the originator is. But it was that Left 4 Dead 1 playthrough. In Mercy Hospital, when Phil's trying to be funny, edgy boy, sat there and said, he hates the Star People, they need to die. I'm not letting that shit. I am not letting that shit go. Oh, of course turning it on Adam was vile, but that's all Phil can do. It's like that old, I know you are, but what am I? And it's like, you're a fucking racist, dude. Just be done. But digress. We get past most of that. We get to the Keemstar segment. They stopped the show and asked Phil, are you okay to continue with Keemstar here? They asked him this twice. Phil said yes. And he sat there and said, long as Keemstar, hey Luna Guardian, big ups, good to see you. He sat there and said, long as Keemstar doesn't try to talk shit about me, I'm okay. And then proceeds to talk shit about Keemstar to his face. It's like, hold up. You don't want him doing this to you, but you're doing this to him. No cat girl and chill cry. Hey Thyre, welcome. Monkey View and Clicks, welcome. So, move on a little further. Interview is over. Phil is feeling good about himself. You know, high and mighty, sitting on that hog. I think the interview went well. I don't think they tried to bait me. I don't think they tried to trap me in. None of this stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Then
You forgot one thing.
Oh, go ahead.
The last parting gift. Oh, yeah, nobody cares that Cat had a restraining order against Subaru guy.
Exactly. Thank you. Throwing his wife under the bus. Yes, I mentioned that when I say his internet shit out on him. Like, here's the thing that people, normies, DSP, and Keemstar, and others like this do not understand. If people want to expose you, why would they shut down your internet? If I want to expose D-Dog, Why would I shut down his internet? I want him to keep talking. I want him to out himself. Shutting down his internet is
And
the
I will do
last
that.
thing. If his internet was truly fucked with, and there's no evidence that it was, it would be somebody was protecting him. Or you could say playing a cruel joke. It's the only two things I can say. But throws his wife under the bus about her being abused by Superman, which it cannot be
Wow,
confirmed.
damn, Superman must have abused her by watching those god-awful Marvel movies.
Yeah,
Oh,
it forced me to watch Marvel movies. Oh, ooh. But that's not the worst part of that, though. That's not the worst part of that. Hey, DJ Nanka. That's not the worst part of that. It's the fact that he sat there and paraded it like, well, they didn't find this. Because there was no reason to. Nobody brought this up. You didn't bring it up. Your wife didn't bring it up. Superman didn't bring it up. Nobody knew this even existed. And then as soon as you opened your fucking mouth to save face and to save your own piggy hide, yes, I'm taking GTG's line there,
Hey, Naka and Carlos.
people started looking into it. People found the restraining order. Then people found out, wait a minute.
I like how Naka can make me look up and see that they're in chat.
But then people started like, wait a minute. So Kat was well with Superman when she was fucking with you. I mean, they already figured this out, but Phil, you can only go after women that are either weak-willed or with somebody. Especially when I found out he was following that one girl around the PAX or whatever it was called.
Taco-chan.
Taco-chan, thank
formerly-
you. Taco-chan.
Yeah, Taco Chan.
Ziggy!
He has to use a receipt as a thing for his dick.
Oh, God.
Receipt.
But
Goes into sloppy seconds. That's all he
he
is.
is. I wonder if he just sucks it right out. Just
Like
right
a
out.
vacuum cleaner.
Yep.
Good
Made
lord.
manifest, yeah. So, we move a little bit, we move further. He's now shitting on Side Scroller. Side Scroller's shitting on him. Side Scroller's just trying to milk the haters. Because why? It was working. But then, just like that, just like the quartering, they faded off. Do their own thing. Every now and then they might poke Phil, just, well, why not? Poke him. Ew.
Because it makes some money. It's plain and simple.
Exactly. Hey, if it's not broke, don't fix
That's
it.
a lot of stuff with all the stuff people about the whole like Craig and that.
Yeah. But but remember, I forgot one major point with that. Don't tell anybody you're having me on until I'm on. What? No, that's not how you build excitement for a show. It would be like if I'm gonna have, who could I use? It'd be like if I was gonna have Shinko or Ann Lee or Piece of Peace or GTG or any of those guys or Tevin or Proper, name your favorite detractor, insert there. And then they're like, "Hey, Ice, don't say anything about us coming. It's my show."
Or even Dwayne The Rock Johnson. If you had like a big name celebrity
Yeah,
and they said, "Oh, don't say anything about it,"
it's like, no. If I'm gonna drum up excitement, I'm going to announce that this person's going to be here. That is how
yeah,
this
you
works.
want the numbers.
Exactly. That's how this works. That is the game. So then you have the after party. They're unwinding. They're going through all the super chats, giving their thoughts and opinions and their feelings on the interview, what Phil said, what they said, so on and so forth. Phil decides to tune in, and then it becomes a giant shit show. It's a giant shit show for Phil. So then he starts arguing with them. Starts shitting on them. oh, it wasn't a fair interview, it wasn't this, it wasn't that, blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, it was fair. Like, they treated you fairly. You just don't like that they had negative opinions about you after the fact. Because you haven't given anything for a positive opinion. Like, that's on you. That is on you. And then he's even turned around and said nobody gave them positive feedback or said anything positive about me to them. That is your chat's position. That is for your fans, your viewers. That is for them to do. As a detractor, why would I say something positive about you to the side scrollers or whoever else, or Mike Klum or whoever? What have you done that is positive for me to say? Let me count on my...
I think that are positive. Scamming stupid people.
It's like, let me count on my fingers. Let me count on my fingers how many times I can say you did something nice. Oh yeah, Phil gave out game codes when he already had the game and people just gifted him more of the code. Hey, Ramen Brahman, big ups, my man. Yeah. And the thing is, he couldn't pick up on, like, Phil. They were done with that interview. I mean, they were pushing it, but they were done with it. But anyway, might I digress. Fast forward. Now, here we are. He hears about the Boogie documentary. Oh, that was just sad. That was depressing. That was this. That was that. But you said you didn't watch it, so how do you know what the fuck it is? Somebody had to fill you in on it, or you watched it.
Option one is his mods probably filled him in it, and they fill him into tractor content as well.
Oh, I know they do. We all know. We all know they do. This is nothing unusual. But let's take it a step further.
Hang on, slightly rewind.
Okay.
Go back 2 weeks prior to that.
Take
Yep.
it away.
Turkey Tom
Oh, yes.
drops his own one.
Turkey Tom, yeah.
And remember, prior to that, before Turkey Tom's dropped, he's there saying, "Oh, I'm doing a documentary with June the King. Should be kept out about December." Then Turkey Tom's comes out, and at the same time as Boogie's comes out. What happened to June the King's?
Either it's still in editing,
no,
or
anyways.
June is really rethinking what this will do. Because
God damn, I was hoping he would fail miserably and become a Glowcow so I could laugh at him.
Because
Yeah,
here we are
but
now. Here we
Go
are
ahead.
now in coming at the end of the first month of the year, and there's still no interview. I mean, there's still no documentary. We'll get to that in a moment, Dreamlink. What do you mean, DSP being kind? He allows people to watch his professional gameplay. Allows viewers to pick the videos. So, you fast forward. Oh, and don't forget Mudahar and all of them were sitting there asking, "Hey man, I'll give you $5,000 to do an interview with." Well, I don't want your money, but I don't want to talk about drama. Phil, that's all you're worth. You're only worth drama. Your gameplay is not worth diddly dick. Your community isn't worth a fuck. The only thing you have is drama. And I still fucked up in the timeline because before this, and I know Mudahar was before it, Street Fighter 6 is coming out. Street Fighter 6 is coming out. We're doing good. You know, we're getting that groove back. We get that fighting spirit back. You know, there's DSP. His fist
I was
clenched
going to say
once
the gaming
more.
is secondary to DSP now. Gaming is just a background thing. It's not even what he's known for. He's known for drama.
Exactly.
Yep.
So it's like DSP in the sense of Baki. There's DSP seeing his childhood famous glory, that 4th place Evo, that fighting spirit is returning. He clenched his fist once more. He stood up and he decided to make way for the ring. It's like, okay, that's fine. But there's a twist. It's not just a let's play Street Fighter and have a good time. Let's drag LTG into it. Let me try to force my will on another man to do combat with me. Well, this man already smoked you in Street Fighter V. I mean, you can chalk it up and say, oh, well, Phil just didn't really give a damn and he hated the game. Okay, even if you dislike a game, but it's part of your favorite franchise, you're going to play that game. For the simple fact it is part of your favorite franchise. Yeah. Like, you're going to play that game and you're still going to pick one or two characters to be good with. So when you do find combatants, you can at least fight. But anyway, so we continue. The whole LTG thing goes about, he's pissy about it because LTG blocks him, tells him stop riding his dick and all that. And DSP's all pissy, and it's like, well, you're trying to force your will on this man. If this man doesn't want to fight you when he told you no the first time, that should have been the end of it. Or maybe you should have reached out to him behind the scenes and not open on Twitter and say, hey man, how would you like to do a couple of, matches against me? Hey, Boltsy? Yeah, he did. We're going to watch it. This is my long-ass TED Talk. He could have turned around, reached out behind the scenes. Hey, man, how would you like to do a couple of exhibition matches with me when Street Fighter 6 drops? Doesn't matter who wins or loses. I'm just extending the invitation, extending the olive branch. And if he says, nah, man, I'm cool. Hey, man, thanks for your time. Thank you for at least responding back to me. And move on. And he could have reached out to somebody else he may have fought back in the FGC days. He could have reached out, he could have reached out to fucking Jaha. He could have reached out to Justin Wong. He could have reached out to any of these dudes. Hell, he could have reached out to fucking Sonic Fox. They're like, hey, would any of you guys like to do an exhibition match? Street Fighter 6 drops. Oh yeah, he did burn. And he didn't do any of that. He's just like, oh, well, I made an open invitation. I mean, anybody can go on Twitter and say, hey, I am playing X fighting game right here. Please fight me. Let's have a good time. Anybody can do that. Anybody. You know how many times I see on Twitter from Final Fantasy XIV, hey, I would like to G-pose with people. Hey, I would like to G-pose with people. Hey, I would like to take pictures with people. But they don't ask people directly. They just throw out a blanketed, I'd like to take pictures, but they don't specify who they want to take pictures with. And when people answer them, they don't respond back to them. It's like, okay, I get it. You're looking at certain people to take pictures with you. Then just ask that person. 9 times out of 10, they will do it. Especially if you're doing the same thing. It's the same thing with VTubers. Look at the VTuber scene. They do collabs all the time. Look at Detractors. They do collabs. They ask behind the scenes if they would like to do something with them. Or, hey, how would you like to be on That Being Said? How would you like to be on Taking L's? How would you like to be on And Stream? How would you like to be on Profit Stream? How would you like to be a guest star on Bingo? I mean, this is not rocket science. Groups are formed, bonds are formed, and we move on from there. And if it's a good show, who knows? You might, hey, Vanguard, D-Nice. Not much, man. And if you're good and nice enough, people will ask you to come back. Because you are a positive influence. You brought energy. You brought fire. And they want that because not only is that helping your content, that is helping their content. The name of the game is to grow together. This is why certain YouTubers and even Twitch people, they will intentionally start spats with each other to drum up interest in them. People will start showing up. Hey, what's going on over here? Why is person A fighting with person B? God damn it, Reap. But Phil, out of his 15 years, can't seem to figure that out. People have asked him to collab. you could collab, like people. He could collab with people that don't like him. They will still collab with him. They may dog him, but they will still collab with him. Why? Because that's a boost to them as well. Hey, I actually got DSP, the guy, to play a game with me.
But that was like the time when he was supposed to be on that podcast with Wings and some bunch of others.
Yes,
And then the last moment and then he not the locale. Prior to that, this was like many years ago.
Oh.
And DSP messages Wings and says, "Oh, I've got laryngitis. I don't think I can go on," and all the rest of it. I can't do it. He backed out at the last moment. And then later on, he streams on his own channel. Apparently, the laryngitis went away. So Wings never forgot that. So when the whole DSP watching the Wings thing, and Wings has said, "Look, I'll type in chat, but I'm not going to talk." And then DSP wouldn't even give up the 24-hour thing for just Wings to type in chat. He goes, "Oh, you should have applied the day beforehand."
Yeah, and it's like, no, you should have made Wings a temporary mod or whatever to get around that.
Yeah.
That's all he had to do. But this is Phil we're talking about. Phil doesn't give a fuck about anybody but himself.
Yeah.
Oh, PKA was what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about the Rich thing going down. And I saw that secret video too that came out. But anyway, so we fast forward. Phil's just saying, "I'm done with everything. We're not doing a documentary. We're not doing another interview. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. I'm just gonna stay to my lane because nobody wants to give me a fair shake. Nobody's saying anything positive about me. Nobody's saying this. Nobody's saying that." And it's like, yes, nobody is saying that because that is your chat's job. Your fan base is supposed to be the ones that says something positive about you. Your fan base is supposed to be your knights in shining armor when it comes to, hey, what type of man is Philip Burnell? And that's when they step in and be like, hey, here's the good things that Phil has done. Here's the good times we have had. Here's the things that you're not being shown on detractor channels. Here's the thing that they're misconstruing when they make their videos. Okay, well, when Mike Klum was sitting there asking, they turn around and shut the door in his face because you kept telling them for years to shut the door in anyone's face that approaches them about you. So we've come full circle of Phil fucking Phil. But now we're going to do the documentary and we're not even, a month later, or we might be exactly a month later, and Phil's like, canceled. The whole thing's canceled. We're done. It's over. You know, it's just not the right time. My friends and my family and my viewers have told me not to do, well, not friends. I don't think he said friends. These are my family and my viewers have told me not to do this because it's not over yet. My story is not over. You know, that's something you do at the end of the road. It's like, no, you can do one anytime. You can do a documentary anytime. And as Ann pointed out in his stream last night, I think it was Ann that pointed out, or it might have been King Jed. I don't know. You could easily do a 10 years later. Where are they now? But Phil doesn't think down.
Yeah.
Phil doesn't think down the road. He thinks now.
It's what's in it for him.
Yeah, and it's like, oh well, you know, this would be like for people who don't know me, and it's like this is where Phil shuts down conversation because I looked at Phil like, Phil, didn't you say you don't want a bigger audience? Didn't you say you don't want more eyes on you? Didn't you say you wanted a small contained amount of people because it's easier to manage and deal with? Wasn't that not you, Phil, that said that? But you've been constantly saying things to want to hit the algorithm. You're saying things you want people to see you. Well, that's completely contradictory to what you've been saying about not wanting eyes on you. saying he doesn't have any heat on him right now, so he doesn't need it. No, because he's got too much heat on him.
And I think he got more heat. All right, so this is where the tin hat theory comes in. I'm not going to name the person who think I'm not going to take credit for this, but I'll take the blame for this, for the heat and the fallback. I'm not actually going to go anything because I almost derailed poor Brand Dude's stream yesterday over this. But remember back on the 14th of this month, DSP gets a phone call after the podcast, right? And then the next day he was all emotional. Can't talk about it. He's had an emotional phone call.
Yes, I remember that.
But can't talk about it, right?
Yeah.
We think Mike Klum has uncovered something doing his documentary. And from there, DSP has decided, do I keep going or do I cancel? And what has he done?
Cancel. So it could be something he needs to bury.
Yeah.
It's an interesting
Because
theory.
don't forget, it was supposed to be about his childhood.
Yes, it was supposed to be about his childhood. Yeah, which it was. I said on stream when it was like, okay, when he says, oh, like, what's it like raising a YouTuber? Or it's like the same as raising any other fucking kid in the world. Don't do that. Put that down. Eat your bees. Do your homework. Wash your ass. Go to bed at 9 or 10 o'clock. Wake up, you got school, you little shit. Like,
Now, Mike Klum would have gone in, get all the information that he would, then he would piece it together in the final bits.
yeah.
But if he found out something maybe that DSP didn't want to know or forgot about, because remember, Mike Klum was interviewing everybody. He was interviewing the developers for WWE Champions. What the hell?
I think that's what. That was another theory I heard that people are thinking that's why Phil canceled it. Was when he found that out.
I kind of like this theory because think how often Phil wants to control the narrative of everything. Like that's
Exactly.
the whole reason why he hates any other interviews because he can't control the narrative.
Exactly.
If Mike found something and that goes against his narrative, it's getting called off by Phil.
Yeah, and the funny thing about that, Phil has final say so. Of whatever happens in the documentary,
Privacy-wise.
yeah, Phil has the ultimate say so in in privacy matters. But
So, yeah, but it's like how Phil can't control things. Remember Diafoam? He did the Street Fighter, what you need to do and what you don't need to do. Remember he was showing Phil's gameplay and commented on what was it, he needed to do this and this and this. So Phil put a message in his chat. All right?
yeah,
He commented on it. But 4 days later, because Phil was getting hate from that comment, and unlike his own, he can't sort of like say, okay, well, this can go through this comment count thing. Because it was somebody else's, what did he do? He deleted his comment to get rid of all that thread.
yeah, and it took away all the engagement. So he fucked
Yeah.
over the person. It's like, dude, this is what
Yeah.
happens. Like, people are negative about you because that's what you brought into this community, this space, this world, whatever you want to call it. And now you're getting it back in spades. Now, mind you, this can happen to anyone. No one is immune to this. This can happen to any one of us at any given time. But Phil is the one person that keeps making his mistakes, and he doesn't learn from them. He doesn't say, I fucked up here, let me make sure not to do it again. No, he turns around and does it again, but worse.
Because the Phil is not he screwed up. Remember how he deals with any issue with YouTube? YouTube has the issue. YouTube has the problem. Oh, I found a problem with YouTube.
Yeah, it's
It's never
YouTube.
Phil's fault. There's always some little wiggle room that it's never Phil to blame.
Exactly. And goddamn, this TED Talk has ran almost an hour. I am sorry about that. This is a lot to say. Oh, what was it? Somebody was asking. Oh, yes. It was Dreamlink. Dreamlink was asking me about what my opinion on Phil raising the memberships. You disagree? Hey, that's fine, Reed. I could be wrong. I'm not saying I'm right.
Did anybody watch Ann's show yesterday? Because Ann talked about that.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched part of it before I went to bed.
Because Ann talked about how that's not going to solve Phil's problem, and it's actually really good. So if anybody gets a chance, I'd watch that and see what Ann said about it. Because according to Ann, the way Phil sets it up, it's not going to solve anything.
It's not like, and then Phil today admitted when he goes through with what he's doing, it's going to hurt him more because he's going to raise memberships to $5.99 to cut out people the member bombs, putting people at the level to submit videos.
Yeah, he's gonna have less videos to watch and more questions to answer.
Yeah, he said his numbers are probably going to plummet to like 20 for this. 10 to 20 was his words. He'll have more, but this is a thing that Phil did to himself. He should have just left when he got the 500 member bomb. He should have honestly just left that shit alone and kept on going. But again, Phil has to argue about it, yell, moan, bitch, and bellyache when it's like, dude, you could have just not said a word, accepted the 550 memberships of the Argentinian members, and just kept it pushing. People are always going to find a way to fuck with you, Phil. This is what you've caused.
I mean, to be fair, even with him getting this money, that's still more views, that's still more interaction, that's still even just $5 for 500 people. That's still money in his pocket.
Yeah, but he's mad because he was thinking when he got those 500 plus memberships and he hit over 1,000, Phil was under the impression he's going to get like thousands of dollars off of this.
To be fair, I was kind of under that
Well,
impression
what's
too.
that noise? I hope is listening.
Yeah, because like we don't know what goes on under that under the hood.
I mean, yeah, we don't. We really don't.
Like, I bet you if you calculated that before it actually came out, you probably thought it was going to be thousands of dollars too.
I honestly didn't think anything of it. It was just like, oh, look, he's getting these member bombs. Hooray.
Mm-hmm.
What of it?
Yeah, same here.
Like,
But
I didn't think
until
of the
he actually
price.
started bitching and moaning.
Yeah, that's when I paid attention. Because he was like, the very next day, I'm only getting like $5, $20, $2, whatever out of it. It's like, okay, and like, the only thing this did. Oh, you had your theory? All right, I'll scroll up and read that. The only thing this did was this showed his greed. The pure, unadulterated greed that he gives not a flying gram of fuck for his chat. He looked at that and said, no, you hurt me. You took money from my pocket. Nobody took anything. You didn't lose anything from this. You're only gaining. This isn't like you went somewhere and they're like, hey, you owe us X amount of dollars for this. No, this is, hey man, you're getting $5 for these memberships, so $10 total. That's all you're getting out of this. Okay, cool, thanks, fuck it, whatever.
$10 more than what I had.
Yeah, but this is what happens when you sit here and put goals down every single day, and when the goal is met, here's a new goal. So Phil, once again, fucking Phil, because he doesn't know how to run his business. Now, yeah, Phil can easily dismiss it. Oh, you're an asshole on the internet. You don't know how to run a business. I know how to run one better than you. You know, I actually did run a business outside of this. Let's see here. Here's my theory. I think Phil quit because Mike must have asked about his bank leagues, WWE champions, why he addressed Derek, shit like Phil panic and quit, and want to protect all that. It's a possibility. It's a very strong possibility.
Yeah.
What's up, Wet Floor? Long time no see, brother.
Wet Floor, big ups. Holy shit.
We just don't know the actual answer.
Yeah, he
We'll
looks a
never know.
gift horse in the mouth. Those tendency to mentally or spend money. Yeah, he spent that money before he even realized he did not have that money. Yeah, he never gave a fuck about him, but it's just the point of this is now full mask off, blatant. Like before, you could be like, hey, you know what? Maybe Phil does give a shit about them in some weird sort of way. But now it's like, nah, he gives no fucks about them. It is clear this dude gives 0 fucks about his chat. It is all about the money. So here we are. That's the end of the TED Talk. We ran an hour in this shit.
It was good, man.
Hour of this. And that's,
Keep cooking.
that is up to the current timeline. You know, and then we have the sweet little Asian boy coming back on stream.
Aw.
Real talk. But him bringing Cat on, I get why he's doing it. RTU and drag if you look hard enough. Oh shit. Oh damn it, man.
RTU and drag. That's disgusting.
Oh man, I mean, no, because you know RTU likes taking his shirt off and sucking on cucumbers.
And that's all we need to know about him, you know?
Exactly. What Mike should have done before doing all this is spend. Oh yeah, he spent 10K on this and it got nowhere. And
But
he's still
he
trying to-
should have known that he could have just canceled out.
he's still trying to convince people that Phil is a good guy and he's professional. And I get it because that is his statement. His thing is to try to put you in the most positive light possible. You can't do that with some of these people. There are some people, yes, you can put them in a very good light. But then there's people, there's nothing you can do to ever put them in a good light because they themselves is not trying to put themselves in a good light. But let's get into it. This is by Hate Army, bruv. Phil rage quits Resident Evil 0. Let's do it. Why did he put Cat on stream? To bring more people to him because he knows he can make quick bucks out of it. That's why.
Bro.
Hate Army.
Shout out to Hate.
Good vibes. to
Shout
the
out to
army.
Hate.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out
Shout out to hate.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out
for
I think so, yeah.
It's kind of funny because he says he's never played the game, but he didn't delete it from his system either.
And
Yeah.
if she gets grabbed, I need to have swap to her and heal, which is gonna be a nightmare.
So
This is
let's
gonna take me.
see.
No lie, this is gonna take so long. So I've been playing 10 minutes to get to this. So think of it every time.
So 10 minutes, we're already at $105. We got the hat, we got the glasses. We're riding high in the hog. We can get some DoorDash tonight. We can put some fuel in the car. We can make sure Kat gets her nails done and she continues to look like a little Korean boy.
Literally every single
Didn't
time
you complain about the
that
exact same thing
I
last
go
time I played this
to
game too?
I think
fight
so.
this boss and I die, I have to waste 10 more
I
minutes
swear
to
if
get
he
to him
spends a
again.
month with
This game
Phil,
sucks.
he'll
This
probably
game
lose
is
his
fucking
mind.
trash. It's made by a bunch of idiots. They fucked it up. How do you take the formula you had in 2 perfectly great games and come up with this? You took all the fun out of it.
Wait. The formula
What'd they say?
of 2 perfectly great games, and you come out with this. The only thing that was actually wrong with Resident Evil 0 was the fucking item management. That's the only thing wrong with the game. There was
I mean,
nothing.
it's only my opinion. I didn't like the control of 2 characters at once because it felt awkward for me.
A record, baby.
But I wouldn't make it say it was a bad game.
Oh no, I mean that it can get annoying because you're now having to constantly keep up with 2 different locations that they're split apart. But I can deal with that. But where he's like 2 perfectly great games, mind you, this came out, if I'm correct, before 4 or right after 4.
I think it was before.
I want to say it was right before 4, but I'm not too sure.
I think it was before 4.
But
Yeah.
either way,
Did you see the sign?
either way, these are
Bathroom's over
still
there.
the same controls as 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica, Resident Evil Outbreak, Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. So that's 8 games that are using the exact same control scheme. Well, Swade, what's up, man? I just remember Phil is drunk at this point in gin his system. Yeah. I just know I haven't been on much because of Phil being boring as hell in his past few weeks. Hey, man, I hear that, man. I hear that. They have been at least tempting to draw. Hell yeah, Wet Floor. Hey, man, you do you, man. It's good to see you. I thought about doing a couple of writing streams where I just like write my characters' bios and whatnot while I'm piecing it all together. It'd be real boring for a stream, but yeah, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, me and Em are going to do a co-op for Resident Evil 5 and 6.
Nice.
And even Revelations 2.
That's what's up. I need to get 6 and Revelations 2 for Icy, so her and I can play those. Because she doesn't do scary games, but she'll play them if I'm with her.
I managed to get 50 viewers, 50 subs, so now I just need people talking in my chat. I can hit affiliate.
Hell yeah.
Right? Like, super bad. What a piece of shit. Gabriel,
okay, Phil, what makes it a piece of shit, though? Like, this is the thing that always kills me with people like him. They will say something's a piece of shit, but they never say what it is that makes it a piece of shit. What is it that makes this game a piece of shit? Like, if you ask anybody, and I mean anybody, what is the most hated thing about Resident Evil 0, they will tell you is the item management system. Because there is no box to hold your shit. You literally have to drop that shit on the floor, pray you remember where you dropped it, to pick it back up later if you need it, and if it's certain spots, you will never get it again.
Thanks for the super chat. I don't know what you're talking about. If you're talking about DSP throwback, you can always try to get unbanned. I don't know who would have banned you over there because it certainly wasn't me. But thank you for the super chat.
That's true, Baltsy.
Okay.
Let's go, Phil.
No, they're idiots. I mean, it's really bad. It's like you take source material and you like... Yeah. So what was good about Resident Evil 1 and 2? Okay. Oh, insane lack of resources. Monstrous amounts of backtracking. Right? Frustrating bosses where you can't evade their attacks. Long walks between save rooms and the boss, so if you die you have to waste 10 minutes. It's every possible thing wrong with the game is what they emphasized in this one.
This game is like 20 years old.
They know what they were doing, honestly.
Okay. So he's saying the thing. He's saying the thing. He's saying what makes it bad. Okay. That's fine. I'm glad he's saying the thing. And he's basically saying they've put that in... Like, they just put that all in this one game. They took the worst possible traits of these two games when, mind you, I named 8 games before this one. That's 8 Resident Evil games I named before this game. I think it was 8. Was it 8? Yes. Something like that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3... Code Veronica, Outbreak File 1, Outbreak File 2, Remake of 1, yeah, and 0. So yeah, 8 games. 8 fucking games. So 7 games technically before this game that had the exact same fucking formula. Ink ribbons. Long strolls down the mansion. Boss fights. Having to know what to do, because if you die, you gotta backtrack. Long amounts of backtracking. Because these games are technically small. These are not long games. What makes them long is trying to do every single thing possible in the game. If you know how to speed run it, you can beat it within 2 hours. That's why it's a fucking challenge to beat the game in 2 fucking hours. Because it is that short of a fucking game. Wait, what the hell is Phil wearing on his head now? Yeah, it's his beret. Trying to play Neverwinter Nights on the Switch. Ooh. Yeah, I'm good. It's just, this shows you he does not fucking pay attention to a series he claims he loves. Every Resident Evil has backtracking. No, I take that back. There is one Resident Evil, no, two. Two Resident Evils that don't have backtracking. And that is 5 and 6. Because you were constantly moving forward and they were chapter based. Yes, 4 is chapter based, but you do have backtracking in 4. There are spots you go back to and you have to re-travel through it. But every other Resident Evil has had backtracking. 5 was always moving forward. 6, always moving forward. Actually, I take that back. Revelations 1 and 2, you're always moving forward. But I wasn't counting those originally because those didn't hit the system at this time. I remember those were a DS game. And then I'm wrong because if you play Revelations 1, you go through the fucking boat again, but it's another boat with the exact same fucking layout. Again, Phil doesn't have a fucking clue what he's talking about when it comes to these games.
Well, here's the thing. If you play, this is his exact same argument for every other Resident Evil game he's ever played, if you think about it.
Yes, it is.
He can't get to a save point fast enough. He's got to play through the last 10 minutes that he played through when he dies. It's rich repeat for every Resident Evil game he's played, even the new ones.
Yeah, and the thing is, though, is that's how it was for the majority of people that played the game for the very first time. Or even the first 3 times. When people are speedrunning these games, they've played these games a shit ton to know the optimal routes, the things they need to grab, the things they can skip, the enemies they can run past, the flight path they need to take, the spot to stand at to shoot the boss, and all this shit. Or they just go for the worst ending possible because that is the fastest way to beat the game.
Honestly, it feels like this is like the B team, C team, or D team of Resident Evil devs made this game, not the mainstream team, right? Oh, the 24-hour thing. I got you, Gabriel. You couldn't talk because you weren't subbed. Well, at least, okay. Well, now you should be able to talk, right?
Is a what?
So here we go. We're going to go in here, and we immediately got to try to run away from the boss.
Exactly,
keep our
Vanguard.
distance, right? And I'll have her follow him with the right
Hey, it's all
thumbstick.
good, man. It's all good. I understand.
Okay, go, go, go. Run. Fucking run. Where'd she go? Where is she? Yo, she disappeared! Where? What happened? She fucking disappeared.
There she is. You should have been following her. Yeah, the B team.
What happened? I don't even know what happened.
He
Fuck
dashed
this
and
fucking
grabbed
game.
you.
Not only that,
I'm gonna
but
go
did
play
you see
fucking
that
Grand
he
Theft
was
Auto.
aiming down
This is
before he
trash.
shot?
She disappeared
Yeah.
from the screen
I saw
and never
that
reappeared
shit.
until he got grabbed. Then I couldn't aim and fire the gun because the controls are so clunky, and then he grabs me again instantly.
Clunky. It's tank controls. You know this. Resident Evil has been tank controls until 4. So again, 8 games use the same tank controls. 8 games have used the exact same controls. So if they're clunky for this game, that means they were clunky for every single one. They didn't just pick and choose, oh, well, this one's going to have the worst controls today. No, they all have the same controls. And then let's take it a step further, chat. A step fucking further. Resident Evil 2, 3, and Code Veronica were released for multiple consoles, different generations. You can get RE 2 and 3 on the GameCube. You can get them on the Dreamcast. There is a copy for the PC. You can buy them from the PlayStation Store. These games have been worn out.
Even Xbox.
Thank you. Yeah, you can get the OGs on the Xbox. But again, 8 games have held the same tank control scheme. It wasn't until Resident Evil 4 GameCube that they switched it up. And even then, that was still tank controls. No, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. Resident Evil 6 is when they got rid of the tank controls. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, Code Veronica, 0, Outbreak 1, 2, 5. No, you can move and shoot in Revelations. So, but hey, Rydrake, it took them all those Resident Evils before we could move and shoot. That's part of the reason why people didn't like 6. Is because the moving and shooting is a new concept to Resident Evil. They haven't been moving and shooting for a while now. We had to wait till Resident Evil 6, Operation Raccoon City, Revelations 1 and 2, 7, which went to first person, 2, 3 remake, 4 remake. So we've had only 9 games that we could move and shoot in. Oh shit, guess what? I forgot of Resident Evil. God damn it. Either way. You get my point. See the one problem with one of the biggest problems with 6 is they tried to put all the Resident Evils in one game. If you played Leon and Helena, it played like a traditional Resident Evil game. You could move and shoot, but it played like a traditional game. If you played as Pierce and Chris, it was Call of Duty. If you played as Jake and Sherry Birkin, you were being chased the entire time. And then when you played Ada, it was just straight puzzle. They threw too many things into that one game. The ammo was never an issue for my roommate and I when we were playing it. Like, we managed to get through that shit easy.
My friend either.
So, what I forgot too. So, I'm going to go back. I got to go back. So, Phil, Resident Evil, OG, 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica, Outbreak 1, 2. Then you had Resident Evil 1 Remake. Before 0. That's a lot of games. And if we include 0, 4, and 5, that's 10 games that were tank controlled.
I don't want to play it anymore. I really don't. Like, I've suffered through this for so many streams. The game is trash. It's the worst Resident Evil, and I really have no desire to play it. It's just like, it's like torturing myself now to play this piece of fucking dog shit.
Now, mind you, he just said that, but this is a game he chose. He chose this game to play. Nobody told him to play this game. He chose to play this game. He chose to put this game in the system and play it. And now he's sitting there saying it's trash, it's fucking stupid, I don't want to play it anymore. Well, motherfucker, nobody told you to play it. You chose to play it. You decided to load it up on your PS5 or Xbox, yeah, PS5, and play this game. So, if anyone's the asshole in the room, it's you.
I've already beaten it once and toughed through it, and I gotta waste my fucking time today again on this piece of shit. It sucks. It's so fucking bad. I hate it. I'd rather do anything else right now than play this game. I would rather put a fucking illicit parasite into my ear.
An illicit parasite in my ear. You sure you want to go that route, my man? You sure you really want to go that route? You literally made $100 to play this game. You made money to sit and play this game. A game that you chose to play.
Alright? I would like to eat a glass sandwich right now. That would be delicious.
So, and take point. Rebecca is already injured. He's not even healing her.
This is fucking terrible.
So she's gonna die in like one hit anyway.
I mean, this is going to be the whole stream. You know that, right? Me walking back to the boss is literally going to be the whole stream.
Well,
and there's nothing I can do about it. That's going to be the whole thing.
Again.
And then 2 seconds to try the boss, and then fail again because the game sucks and I can't see and I can't control the characters, and then do it again and again and again. The game is fucking complete garbage.
You can't control the characters. No, the cameras are always set. And this is the guy that companies are looking at for our video games. This is the guy that they're looking at as the arbiter to put our games by. And I'm going to say it to the day I die or I lose my channel or whatever. God of War Ragnarok was made for idiots like him, and he still fucked it up.
I'd rather shove a bowling pin up my ass than keep playing this.
Alright, then do it. Do it live on stream. Shove a bowling pin up your ass. Go buy a bowling pin off of Amazon or any other surplus store or whatever store you can find on eBay or the fucking bowling alley. Get live on stream, take your pants down, and literally shove that bitch up your ass. Big in first. Big fucking in first. And then turn around and show the world this bowling pin sticking out of your ass before it gets sucked up into the goddamn void to never be seen or heard from again.
Really?
I mean, you gonna say some shit like that. I'm gonna tell you do it. Yeah, exactly.
What about
now.
eating a broken glass sandwich?
Don't offer DSP a good time like that.
Oh, there's actually a bowling emote on YouTube? I didn't even know that.
He said he wants
Well,
to eat
there you go.
glass,
Learn
so...
something every
Yeah,
day.
he wants to eat a
Good.
glass
Here, I'm gonna see if
sandwich.
I can kill these bugs with these Molotovs. Not that this matters at all, but I'm curious if they actually do anything to the bugs. Let's
So you
find out.
switch to her.
Because I know they're not gonna do anything to the bosses.
Yeah, he's always talking about sticking something up his ass. Exactly. He's not even a power bottom. He a bitch bottom. Oh man, it's a tough ass fucking spider to sit there and eat these mollies like that.
It worked. I took 5 Molotovs,
Oh, that's not a
but I
spider.
killed the bugs, and I retained all the handgun ammo.
This section here.
God damn, mute your mic when you clear your throat, Phil. Like,
You see?
nobody
It
wants to
fucking,
hear
it
that.
fucking grates. It fucking grates.
Guys, I'm gonna say it once. You don't acknowledge troll activity, and then it goes away. The moment you guys just
You're
sit there and
doing
talk
it
about
now, though.
endlessly is exactly what they want. You have to
Good job,
understand
Phil.
that
You're
people
the
are
arbiter of that,
antisocial,
right?
Unhinged
That's why you
losers.
still got trolls.
So if you talk
That's why you
about
still
it,
get the,
you give them the attention
troll
they seek,
tips,
and they get
the troll
dopamine.
memberships.
They don't
the
deserve
troll
dopamine.
super
So just
chats.
pretend like it's
you
not
still
happening.
get all that.
And
It's
move on with your
going
life,
away, right, Phil?
And then we're all good. All right? I don't know what else to say. I don't know how many times I can say it. That's how you deal with it. It's how I've dealt with it for 15 years.
But you're
all right?
talking about it.
That's not how you
so...
dealt with shit. That's not how you dealt with shit.
Wow,
Okay.
did you hear that? Holy shit.
You know, I could have went to the store and got some fucking eggs and cooked some eggs. Magnum Force.
Now.
Nah, but that shit gets grating though.
It really does. And thank you for
Every 5
everybody
minutes.
being here. I appreciate all of you being here, and thank you for listening to that long ass hour-long TED
Again,
Talk.
this is all I can
Thank
do.
you.
There's nothing else I can really do here.
Thank you for everyone being here on the panel.
And well, glad to be here.
Walk in, try to
I
run away,
appreciate it.
get distance, follow, shoot, right? That's all you can do.
You
And
can't
hope
go
that
the
the game
distance,
agrees
Phil.
with you and you don't get fucked by the game being a piece of dog shit like it is.
Then quit playing.
I mean, isn't the area bigger than what it is? So you got space to move around. It's not like you're stuck in one spot. Like right there, you can run through that path right there, but yeah, right here even you got space.
Here he comes. Okay. Look at these terrible camera angles.
That's always
Like there's
been
no
Resident Evil's
angle where you can
camera angles.
optimally aim and shoot this guy. What the fuck? You couldn't even see him or hear him over there. So there's no way to know
That's
the boss
because
is
you
coming
stood
because
in
the
one
angles are so
spot,
fucking
Phil.
bad.
Not only that, but he doesn't shut the hell up long enough to hear anything.
What the fuck? Fuck this game. I'm done with it. Now I'm really done. I'm not playing it anymore. I'm
You
done.
got
I don't
grabbed.
care.
You didn't even die.
I actually don't care. I'm done. We're gonna do something else today. I've had enough. He literally runs across the entire room and instantly grabs you. He's silent in the room. This giant boss is silent in the fucking room, but then he dashes across the entire room and instantly grabs you. Go fuck yourself, Capcom. You made the worst Resident Evil. You guys don't even deserve my fucking rest of my time for today. You don't. This game is trash.
And remember, we don't
There's
do
every
this.
angle in that.
And remember, he chose this game. No one else chose it. He said, we need a horror game. I'm going to replay Resident Evil 0. His fans didn't ask for it. He chose this. Nobody said, Phil, please play Resident Evil 0. I want to see Rebecca's ass jiggling around from the old Polygon days.
Weekend. So all the people coming over the weekend, there's drive rocks on everywhere.
Room is meant that you can't see the boss. Literally,
he uses a
every
fucking
single angle you
shotgun for
can't
long
see him,
range.
and then he goes zoop across the whole screen and grabs you. Why do I want to play this? I don't want to walk back 10 minutes
spiral a lot today?
each time to fight
It's
this fucking
full
boss
mask
again.
off.
I'm glad I played it in 2016.
Okay,
but
so
that was a complete trash.
Let's see. Okay, we got to do this now. We have to do this. We now have to do this. Let's see. This is how you don't play. If I could spell, I'd be doing good, chat. Let's see. So, here we go.
Chair, you go to that door, there's a computer. I'm just saying, you want to come in chairs.
We're going to look at it. We're going to go to the end of the game, as long as he doesn't skip the boss fight.
Powerful. Not only does it fucking absorb a headshot shotgun shell, but then it insta-kills you when you're not even in danger. Get the fuck out of here.
So we already got complaints of insta-killing.
Get the fuck out of here.
So let's see.
I'm so confused. Ugh.
All right, so here we are. Here we are.
Get
That's
it.
what I wanted. This is what I wanted.
I don't get it, but I'm certainly not gonna look a gift horse in
going
the mouth.
back in time.
Whatever.
Find a way.
Whatever.
Oh god, that was horrible. Don't ever do that again, Ice. Shut the
This
hell
should
up,
be the
Ice.
final time I need to get across this dam. I don't know if there's gonna be a. Uh-oh.
Alright, so here
what?
we go.
Rebecca wasn't with me. This is bullshit. Oh, fucking shit. He looks really weird.
Have my revenge on Umbrella. And the world will burn in an inferno of hate. You'll pay for what you've done. We'll see which one of us is gonna die.
God, the voice acting was terrible back in the day.
What the hell?
I love the terrible voice acting back in the day.
Yuck. What the fuck?
So let's see how younger Phil
This ain't
beat
good.
this.
Oh my god. What the fuck, dude? I don't know what to do here. I guess this is a boss.
Oh dear, okay, it must be a boss.
Right?
Jenny!
This sucks. I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
Because I guess I just gotta keep
What do
shooting
I
and kill
do?
it. I didn't want Rebecca with me. This sucks. I
didn't
really
want
didn't want Rebecca
Rebecca
with
with
me
you?
for this.
Yeah, he's shooting Rebecca in the fucking face.
Well,
Okay.
that did not go very well. Mostly because I'm trying to control 2 people during a boss fight, which is nearly fucking impossible.
Instant replay, please.
You're only using one.
The hell's this? Partner character generally moves independently, but you can use right thumbstick to control them yourself. Welcome back. This is the continuation of my Resident Evil 0 remastered playthrough. This is actually my second gameplay session. So, second day that I'm actually playing the game. And I just learned something. Look at this. I literally just learned this. You can control both characters at the same time. You can control both characters at the same time. You can control both characters at the same time.
What is your
Exactly.
malfunction, numbnuts?
That was really
He
tough
loves
because I
shooting
didn't want
female
Rebecca with
partners.
me
He
to
really
begin
does
with.
now.
I didn't want her with me.
Resident Evil.
Hard. Because I don't even know. I unloaded all that ammo. Is that what I was supposed to be doing? Or was there like a puzzle or something to kill the boss? I have no idea.
Well, we could always give Rebecca a gun so she's not naked.
I don't even know. Is that the final boss? If that's the final boss, why is there a save room past him? That doesn't even make sense.
Hey, I can
I'm
see that
so
as a problem,
confused.
Bolsey. I really can.
Ugh.
Okay, so now he's by himself. Oh no, she's there.
Great views.
So, complaining about the view back then.
Well, I guess he's dead. Problem is, I don't know what to do. It's obvious there's a pattern. You need to know. You probably gotta split them up.
I
Have
mean,
one go
you-
to the other side of the room so he doesn't fucking go after them.
I mean, you
while
could
one of them
always
just
give
lays
her a
into him
gun
with
and
all
then
the
set her
fucking
to
ammo
attack. They
and
will
try not to
attack.
get hit. The problem is, it's incredibly difficult to control 2 characters at once. One of them always seems to stumble, or he goes after the other one. Oh, it's frustrating, man. And I also don't know how close I was to stopping him, because I almost had no ammo. I had, what, like 2 or 3
So-
grenade rounds left, and then a shotgun, and
No
that was
ammo.
it. So
So
I don't
we
know.
still got no ammo, Burnell.
I don't know. Just got to keep trying, I guess, right?
Alright, let's keep
so
going.
as equipped with the shotgun, and see if the computer's AI will actually fucking shoot this thing or not. I guess we'll find out. I'm not I'm not really
Ray
trusting
Larson
it
still
too much,
invisible
but
to
I
him?
figure I knew a different approach might be worth it here, rather than her just standing there and being a fucking damage sponge. Mutant Frog, where are you? Doobie doobie doo, frog, where are you? You disappeared and never came back now. You only showed up once. What a dunce. You made this part really easy.
Okay,
I
I'll
got
give
him.
him that one.
Nice.
Okay, so I mean they skipped it, but
I got
he
him.
really just shot
Nice. Woo!
So
Got his ass.
He
It
just
worked.
shot
Having
him.
her shoot worked well. That was great. I
Imagine
got tons
that.
of ammo left too. Look at this. Drop some items. He's got 6 grenade rounds left and 2 flame rounds. Wow, that wasn't bad at all, man. Let's have her use the first aid spray. We have full health. Holy shit. Wow, that worked super well.
So here we have young Phil beat the boss and old Phil cannot. Phil didn't go back to his gameplay to see how he beat the boss. Imagine that. Imagine that, chat. Phil couldn't beat the boss he beat before. But let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Game. Man, that was one of the worst experiences I've ever had in Resident Evil. Really, I have no desire to play it ever again. Right? I don't want to play it. There's nothing fun about that.
Sounds like a bitch.
It's gonna be me for 2
Exactly.
hours fucking around getting tortured and
He is
wasting
whining
time.
like-
I could just
almost
talk
like a
with you
woman,
guys
'cause
for
I'm
2
not trying
hours
to,
and do more
diss
meaningful
ladies, but-
content than that. I could scratch my
Dude,
ass for 2 hours and get more out of it and play
bitching
this
like
piece
you're
of shit.
6.
And then there he goes. I could scratch my ass for 2 hours and get more meaningful content.
He means dollars.
Okay, Phil, then scratch your ass for 2 hours. Just stand. No, don't even sit. Stand up and let them piggy hooves just get a chunk of that piggy butt and just scratch your piggy ass for 2 solid hours. Let them cheeks bleed.
120 minutes of ass scratching.
You know, all I want to hear is that wah, wah. Do that, Phil. Do that. Or, I don't know, maybe play Baldur's Gate or Elden Ring or any other fucking game. If you feel that way. Remember, again, you chose to play this fucking game. But let's continue.
If you want to see the end, go fucking watch my original playthrough. I'm not...
Right there! Right there! Oh my god, if I had just waited, let this fat piggy fry.
playing this piece of shit. You want to see the end, go fucking watch my original playthrough. I'm not... I'm older now. I'm 8 years older. I don't have time to waste on crap.
Yeah, that sure
and this
is
is crap. This is
horrifying,
grade A crap.
I am 8 years older. 8 years older than when you previously beat this game. Phil, I have beat Streets of Rage 2 on stream with 2 different characters, and I fucked up twice on Streets of Rage 1. Genesis Games.
What was this?
I did that last year before I moved.
Oh, nice, dude. I had no idea.
And I'm going to do it again because I enjoy them. That's how much I enjoy them.
They're awesome.
This shirt is just horrifying. I know.
Stinky crap.
The hat's not
really,
bad,
I wish.
though.
You know what I really wish?
Yeah,
that I
the
could have played
hat's
Resident
fine.
Evil 3 again.
Yeah, it looks good.
The original. Because I played it, but I played it on PS3 when I had a working PS3, and it was the PS1 version. And I don't have access to that anymore.
Wait. Bullshit. You can still play the original Resident Evil 3, I think, on the PS4 or 5. I think. Hold on. I might be wrong. Hold on. Let me look it up.
31 Remake is available on PS4.
Yeah, but I think you still have access to the OG. I think. Don't hold me to it. Let me look. Let me put on some tunes while I look this up real quick. Hold on. Let me see.
Discount Jason. Oh my god.
Nope. No, you might be right. They're only showing one.
It looks like a smoking jacket from here.
Well, you might be right. It might be only the new one, the remake. I don't. It can't be. Hold on. I gotta see. Hold on. I'm not letting this shit go. Okay, so they're saying you can. Okay, so what I'm reading, you can play the OG on the PS5. So yeah, you can. Okay, I thought I wasn't crazy.
You know? So, this is just trash, man. I don't know what the fuck how do you make a game that bad and name it an official Resident Evil game? And how do you make a title screen that says Resident Evil 00 and not notice? How dumb could you be?
What do you mean 00? Where do you see an extra 0 at?
In the streams.
He's saying it's saying 00. Where is the 00, Phil? I see the little block says Resident Evil 0. I see it says PS4 Resident Evil 0. And then I see the screen says Resident Evil 0. So where's the 00?
Really? Resident Evil 00. It actually says it on the screen. You have to be a fucking moron.
Where?
Holy shit.
You did play this game before, right?
Yeah, he's saying it's saying 00. Where does it say? Unless he's saying in the block, it has the physical 0 written out and then 0, the number.
No, what they came from is when he looked at the title when the game was playing, it shows the number 0, and it said above that it says this actual spelled out the 0.
Maybe he's thinking about money.
But it does that with they do that with a bunch of games.
He's probably thinking about money, guys. Who knows?
Money.
I already beat the game.
Yeah.
So I'm not, if I hadn't beat the game, I'd probably be like, I'm going to keep playing it. But I already beat this 8 years ago. I'm not wasting time on it again. I would literally do anything else. Anything else? Any other game?
I mean, you're the one that decided to play this game. You're the one
not this piece of shit. I've had enough.
This is the thing, like right here, his chat needed to call his ass out on. You're the one that decided to play this game. Nobody asked you to play this game. No one. Not a single person asked you to play Resident Evil 0. You decided on your own to play this game because you thought it would be something quick and easy. For all that, you should have just played it on normal.
Of wasted time, you know? The game is just so bad. How many soft locks do I need to put up with? Big Mac, what the fuck are you talking about? It was one more try. One more try of what? I don't have health. I don't have healing items. I don't have ammo to beat him. And you can't get angles on the guy to shoot him where he can't just
Then whose fucking fault is that? Whose fault is it that you have no ammo, no health? That's not the game's fault. That's the player's fault. That is a skill issue. That is on you. You're the one that is playing poorly. You're the one that's getting hit by literally every single goddamn enemy and soaking up every ounce of healing you have. It is you who decided to use every single fucking bullet like it was goddamn candy and you were getting it for free. So don't blame the game that you get soft locked because you don't have fucking ammo or healing items to deal with the problem at hand because you're the one that's playing it very fucking poorly.
Instantly grab you. Why would I waste time? Like, why would you even insist that I play it ever again? Is it a fucking waste of everybody's time?
then you're not a gamer. Take it
There's
out.
no reason to play the ending. I've already beaten the
Take
game 8
out that
years
you're a
ago.
gamer.
I've
You're
seen
not a
the
gamer.
ending. It's bad. Just like the rest of the game. Just like the rest of the game being terrible fan service level writing, bad.
What fan service level writing? What the fuck is he talking about? Does anybody know what the fuck he's talking about there? Fan service writing? If it was fan service writing, Phil, Rebecca would be getting groped up by fucking tentacle monsters, Billy fucking upside down with a leg spread eagle. There would be a topless scene somewhere because even though you don't see anything, Billy would slap her on the ass or she'd slap Billy on the ass. What are you talking about? Do you know what the fuck fan service is? Exactly. We would have an unnecessary bath scene. We would have a copious amounts of gore where the character is just badass and flashy moves like Leon Kennedy in Resident Evil 4. That would be more fan service. Oh, I see the president's daughter is equipped with ballistics too. That's fan service. Bitch in the red dress. That's fan service. Leon doing all these fucking spin flips and shit and trick shots and QTEs with Krauser is fan service. What the fuck are you talking about? Fucking upskirting Ashley in OG4 is fan service. Like, what fan service was in Zero? There was none. Resident Evil didn't have anything sexual until 4. And 5, if you want to count the dude groping, what's her face, Sheva's ass. Maybe 6, when you're running around as a naked Sherry and Jake. Maybe, possibly, if you want to look at it that way.
Phil can't. He's married, dude.
Oh, that secret picture in 2? Yeah, that's fan service. Thank you, Zarglo. That's fan service. What the hell? If you really want to be gross about it and it's your thing, in Resident Evil 3 Remake, when fucking Jill Valentine got a fucking tentacle down her goddamn throat and the egg planted in her. It's kinky fan service, if that's your kind of thing. I just look at it as, oh, another fucking bug to kill. Or something to get out of my body. Learn what fan service is, Phil. You can't just throw out the word fan. Oh, hold on, Phil. Hold on. This is fan service, Phil. What's on my screen is fan service. I got a ship getting hit and titties jiggling all around. That's fan service. Fucking looking at a Gundam fuck up regular mechs in a cool way is fan service. Saber fucking fighting Lancer and this cool action sequence is fan service. Learn what the fuck fan service is, you fucking retard. Aisha Clan on my screen is fan service. We're watching her titties bounce together when she's charging up for an attack. That's fan service. Oh my God, Jesus fucking Christ, Phil.
bad gameplay elements, the worst parts of Resident Evil all in one. It's just it
Jesus!
really shouldn't exist.
How are you gonna?
Right?
You watch Dragon Ball Z? Bulma is bent over unnecessarily in a goddamn scene. That's fan service, Phil. Jesus fucking Christ! You didn't even give this much of a big stink in Yakuza when you could literally have Kazuma baiting off in a goddamn tissue looking at a fucking girl on screen! That's fan service! What the fuck?
Right? It really just shouldn't exist at all. I don't have the weapons I need to beat him. What you need is the grenade launcher. You need to have a bunch of grenade launcher ammo and just keep firing it into him from a distance. I have a shotgun. It's too slow to kill him. So I'm never gonna...
You got a Magnum! You got a Magnum with Magnum rounds! And you're telling me you can't beat the boss with 10 Magnum rounds and a shotgun and a grenade launcher with 3 grenades? That sounds like a fucking issue if I ever heard one.
To be able to beat him. Yeah, this game is fucking trash. I can't believe they fucked it up that bad too, man. You know? It's a shame. It's an utter shame that that's an actual official installment. You know?
And it did fine. It did fine
Now,
as a game.
just react to your original playthrough. No one will notice. No, I told you. The reason I beat him, I just watched it back. The reason I beat him in my original run is because I had like 8 to 10 grenade rounds and I had 3 healing items. So I basically was able to beat him because he kept grabbing me. But every time I had no health, I could heal. I can't even heal. I have 1 healing item.
So whose fault is that? Younger Phil was smarter than older Phil. Oh my god. Something else we already knew. That you're a fucking idiot. I love it. Thank you, Phil, for showing us how much of a gamer you truly are. Thank you for rage quitting a game again, just like you rage quit fucking Kirby calling it Kirby Souls.
And between the two of them, there's no way I'm gonna beat this. You know, I just don't care about it. Again, this would be one thing if, like, number one, I was known for doing perfect runs and stuff, and people cared. Or if this is the first time I was playing the game and I got this far into it, and now I'm like, oh, quitting, people would be like, oh, what a horrible rage quit. I already beat it. I already beat it 8 years ago. There's no reason to go through and put myself through this again. At 41 years old, I have better things to do with my time than waste time on a bad game that these idiots made. Right? So, fuck this. Fuck this shit. Alright. So we're done with this. For those watching the playthrough, my apologies. I really have no patience for this anymore. It's just trash, and I don't want to play trash. Especially when I have a million other games I could be playing that are better. I don't play trash anymore, so fuck this game. And next time around, it's going to be... If it's a modern Resident Evil, I'm okay with playing it on hard. But these classics, I mean, that's just stupid. Like, why am I torturing myself to play a game like this on hard? Like, that was really dumb. Maybe if I played it on normal, this would have been a more manageable playthrough. But this is just a waste of everybody's time. You know? Alright. Alright, that's it. Fuck this game. It sucks ass. Don't play it. I'm serious. Like, I don't even recommend it. It really is the worst No More Resident Evil. It's just a... Rather than being survival horror with tenseness and suspense, it's just a game of patience and tediousness. Like, if the whole game is just testing your patience, then it's not a good survival horror game, right? And that's what they did. They emphasized the worst parts. Inventory management and backtracking should not be the challenging parts of a fucking survival horror game. So they missed the mark. And these are the main devs of Resident Evil missed the mark on their own formula. And that's pretty bad, right? So fuck this. Don't ever ask me to play it again. I'm done with it. It sucks. I hope, you know what I do hope? I hope they remake it. If they remade this game like they've remade all the others, this game could potentially be really good. But they have to remake it to not be annoying, right?
It's made on the
Yeah.
same engine as
All right.
one remake.
I'm done. No, stop it. Stop fucking people. Reload from a previous save. How about you do it? You buy it and play it. You do it. You torture yourself. I'm done with it.
Because they fucking paid you $100 to see your fat ass do it. That's why. They already paid you the money to do it. You're the one that says you wanted to do it. So fucking give them what they want. You're wearing a hat and glasses because they were too fucking stupid to not give you any goddamn money. They gave you the money, so fucking be tortured and play the fucking game to completion. If that's how you want to be. Remember, DSP, you're the one that says you don't rage quit games. You're the one that said you play games to completion. You're the one that says you will go for everything in the fucking game. Then sit down, shut up, and play the fucking game.
If you're so desperate to see this again, you play it or watch my old playthrough from 8 years ago. Stop asking me to torture myself. I have better things to do in my life.
What? Feed your fat fucking horse while she gets dicked down by Tyrone? Is that what it is, Phil? Like, you literally sit on your ass and play games all day. You get paid by people. You get memberships by people. And you get paid by YouTube to play fucking games for 6 hours a fucking day. To give out bad content, bad commentary, and to be shitty to your chat. That is what you do on a daily basis, and you get money for it. And you got the gall to sit here and say to your people, your viewers, your fans, that you have better things to do with your time. Like fucking what? We know what you do because you're here. 6 days out of the goddamn week, you are here in front of the fucking camera telling people your fucking problems, your goddamn woes. That is you. All fucking day, every day, talking about how you need money, memberships, and you need this shit met because you and your fucking wife deserve a nice fucking meal out. You don't deserve shit. You want people to look up to you. You want people to respect you. Respect is earned, motherfucker. It ain't given. You had your respect back in the day, and you shitted on it, and you shitted on the people that was giving it to you. That's why they fucking left.
Then fucking play this trash, okay? Alright, I'm done. Fuck this game. Bye-bye. Yeah. Goodbye. Alright, so what do you guys want to do? I'm down for whatever. You guys want extra Street Fighter? We'll do extra Street Fighter. If you guys want me to boot up Elden Ring, that would probably be stupid because I haven't played it in so long, but, you know.
What does it matter? You haven't played Elden Ring in so long. Just boot it up. Just play the game.
You want me to switch to Xbox? Some people are saying do Pal World, but I don't know.
Play Pal World
right now. Nah, we're not gonna do CF.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I don't know if we want to do Pal World right now. Nah, we're not gonna do CF. We're not gonna do a narrative-based game. The narrative-based games don't make sense to do right now because no one knows I'm doing that, right?
Phil, everybody that watches you is right here. Jesus H. Christ. This is why you're a failing business. This is why your business has failed. Play the fucking game. It doesn't matter if the fuckers are there or not. They're going to come in anyway. The people that watch you every day are sitting right there with you right fucking now. You can play Power World. You can play fucking General Jousting and it won't matter because you're right here. They are right here too. The same fucking rejects that watch you are right there right now. You can play Cuckold Simulator and they'll watch you because it's the same fucking people.
Call of Duty, so people want random Call of Duty. Yeah. Paw Patrol? Where's Paw Patrol? You guys saw Paw Patrol? We'll play
Paw Patrol? Where the fuck did that come from? Paw Patrol? Are you turning into Emo Howling Wolf on me? The fuck?
Well, they're trying to give him a game that's in Phil's range.
Oh my god.
Play that. It's too bad the Tekken 8 demo doesn't have more to it, because I would like to play that, but it's just the demo doesn't have that much to it. You know? Is there a Tekken 8 demo on PlayStation?
Yeah, preschool game, fucking Paw Patrol.
Is there a
That's
demo
something
here?
I would
Like, if I
expect
click
my
on this,
goddamn
will it bring me to the demo?
little
Was there a
cousins
demo on
and whatnot to
PlayStation?
fucking play. Yeah, we went straight to Paw Patrol. Okay, Phil, you might as
I'm
well
just gonna
play
get the standard
fucking My
edition,
Little
by the way,
Pony,
'cause I don't know if I want these
Barbie's
characters.
Whatever Adventure, Paw
Excuse me.
Patrol,
I don't know if I want the year one
fucking
pass.
He-Man, or whatever else. You might
Oh,
as-
you're gonna. Oh, the Avatar looks like Paul Phoenix. I thought it was Paul Phoenix costume. It's not. It's Avatar costumes. Where's the fucking demo? There's no demo on here.
Oh, I'm so fucking done. Wow.
You have to search for it.
Wow. Wow. What's up, Fandel? Big ups, my man. Good to see you. Cat Girl Patrol.
here. Look. Tekken demo. It just brings you to regular Tekken 8. Because I'd play the Tekken demo for a couple hours.
Play the demo a couple hours.
It's
It's literally
not
4
there.
fucking players you
How
can
do I get
choose
to it?
from.
Add-ons? There's no add-ons. What are you talking about? Look, Tekken 8.
Jesus Christ, man. Jesus
Over
Christ,
here, baby?
chat. This,
Oh shit. Wow, why did they hide that?
this dude
Why
is,
did they hide that shit?
This dude is
They
lost
didn't
his,
hide it, Phil.
Stupid. Alright, let's download
This
the demo.
dude bugging. He
Fucker.
lost
I'm
his
actually
ever
curious to
level
see what
fucking mind right here.
What?
That's
I'm
not
curious to see
hidden,
what this
Phil.
looks like
You're
on
just
PS5. It
blind.
looked great on the Series S, but I'm very curious to see what this looks like on the PS5. I got had a glitch for no good reason. Like, what the fuck? Alright, let's download this. We'll mess with this, right?
Wow.
There we go.
Keep hearing cat girls. Where
Okay.
are they?
So I guess I'll announce to everyone that I'm switching, right?
Announce what, Phil? It's the same people right there. Fast forward. I don't even fuck what he says. Fast forward.
Honestly, I'm actually excited to play this now.
Okay, it's over. Good. Fuck it. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. Fuck it. It's done. Like, jeez. Jesus, Phil. This is the state we're in, Phil. This is the state we're in. Oh my God. This is the state we're in. Baby Man Gaming. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, Phil? You left me speechless, dog. You left me speechless in the stupidity you have. Let me see. I don't think there's
Did you
any.
ever go over the other shit that he said?
What stuff?
Hate Army put out?
What, Hate Army put out some more stuff?
Yeah, I think it was. I'm talking about the one from like yesterday.
Let me see. Hate Army, bro.
That second one, yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. I fucked that up. I fucked up. I fucked it up. There we go. This one.
Yeah, the second one. Holy shit, dude.
Okay. That doesn't look good at all. Oh god, RT. Is that the one? Yes. So, I'm going to show this. I shouldn't be giving this any attention, but fuck it. You know what? I'm already in such a spurgy mood now. Thanks.
The Hate Army troll.
It's the Hate Army,
Let's
bro.
go.
Hate Army.
Shout out to Hate.
Good vibes. To
Shout
Hate
out to
Army.
Hate.
Shout out to Hate.
Oh my god.
Shout out to Hate.
Shout out for hate.
I'm just throwing something on chat. Like, oh my god.
You are going to be recorded. I have to legally and I want to see if they're willing to give me the hello everybody. Let's see who's listening now. You're tuning into the Review Tech USA
Phil buys
late hour show.
expensive version. I don't
I'm
know
your
throw away
host,
'cause
Bill
it sucks to
Gates.
tech. Exactly, Baltzy.
And
You ready for this? Oh shit.
let's see if I sent out some invites here for people.
It's 12 minutes.
And I want to see if
13,
they're willing to
goddamn.
give me the. Oh, I see someone here.
Why is he so low?
Shaq, I think
got
you're.
the volume up.
Who I think you are. Would you like to come on?
Have a good night. God bless.
And discuss some things?
Yeah.
This is being recorded, by the way. So remember, if you do come on here, psychotic detractors,
Okay, so we're
you
psychotic.
are going to be recorded. I have to legally let you know that. I sound like a cheesy villain from a cartoon right now. I'm not trying to sound like that.
Is he drunk?
Oh, look, none of them are showing
Not
up. Oh no.
Yeah, because they don't care.
This is what lolcows don't
Elijah,
get.
are you DL5?
Nobody gives a fuck.
Nah, they won't show up. Aww.
Oh no, what else I'm gonna do was, man, he was being a
What's up,
major
Alpha
asshole in
Boy?
that other video.
Oh, Snort
Yeah.
won't come in here. He's
Like the
telling me to go to
projection was
bed.
fucking like off the
At
charts.
10:55 at night. He's telling me to go. My kids are asleep.
Like, he's following
My
a bunch
kids
of
are asleep.
detractors. Like,
They're in bed. I got
oh,
plenty
he's
of time right now. I'll wait a few more minutes. Snort to
does
see if he changed
gummies.
your mind.
Oh, got you.
See if Ames changes his mind. I appreciate all of the live stream content that you fools fell for and gave me. Not anyone in here, minus the people that I'm referring to. I'm not calling you fools. But today has been a magnificent day.
Okay.
Got to hang out with my
Also,
kids.
Review Tech
Got to see
USA
people
is a
lose their
man.
minds.
What kind of fucking name is that?
And
It's that dumb
exactly
shit.
what I predicted happened. The only thing I will admit, because I have to admit when I'm wrong, is I overestimated that there was going to be a troll war. Okay, I'll take that L. But even down to the fact that the trolls blamed me, which I screen capped, for him canceling the Mike Klum documentary, I was right about. Let's see.
what?
Let's
Hold
get
on,
a
what?
Sexy Coco request. We got a few requests.
Wait, what? What the fuck did you say?
Klum documentary that there was going to be a troll war. Okay, I'll take that L. But even down to the fact that the trolls blamed me, which I screen capped, for him canceling the Mike Klum documentary.
I don't think anybody blamed Rich for that. I don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the fuck?
I haven't heard anyone say it was Rich's fault that it got canceled. Like, nobody said that shit, far as I'm aware of.
I was right
And if they did, it was probably a stupid ass LARPer.
Exactly.
Let's
This-
get
Just trying to
this
cause
is that shit. Like, this is that shit where they sit there and just lump everyone together. Like, you have one person that may say it, but then they just lump everyone in with it. Yeah, exactly. Nobody gave a fuck if the doc happened. Like, everybody was sitting there saying that it was going to probably get canceled before it got anywhere. Yeah, even I said it. Only thing I said was Cat needs to be in it. That's it.
Sexy Coco request. We got a few requests here.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
can see he's
take 'em.
butthurt
We'll
about
take 'em.
it.
Add a speaker. Pulse, we'll add Kane.
Is there anything of
Kane is my
substance
dude.
to this?
Sexy Coco, we'll add you. Anyone else here? Chris, you could come on too if you want to. Elijah,
This sounds just like
whoever.
Mass Cope right here.
Is anyone here? Can you hear
No
me?
documentary, no content for him.
All right, you got mics off.
Assume no, yeah.
Pulse. I'll try not to like. It's weird because some of you I know by your
Give it a few more minutes?
usernames.
Okay.
So
if I skip
I'm
if I
not
skip
trying
forward, I won't
to
be missing anything,
out
right?
anybody here. I apologize. Shaq has requested. Of course, you could be. All right.
Like,
so we
Hate
got a
Army
bunch
is
of
there,
people,
but
their mics
Hate
are
Army's
off.
not saying anything.
So let's see. I'm going to look through again. We got Jostler here,
cult of hate.
who is a guitar legend.
He gets a DSP dent
Yeah,
there.
a whole bunch of people.
All right, let me skip a
Don't
little
have
bit.
the time. Ames is here. I will add you as. What's up, sir? How are you? Yes, I am.
All right. Okay. So I really got to ask, what made you think that you could just jump in the middle of the arena and think that you got to dictate how the other people... No, just let me. Just let me. What made you think that you could just jump in the middle of the group and think you got to dictate how everybody else went about making their money when you subsidize your content off of their money or off of their content?
Who said anything about how I said it would be a bad idea to talk about Cat?
And you called them
said you could make-
weirdos. You were trying to label them.
Oh wait, so the person is speaking, I'm guessing, is the AAMES32 is who I'm assuming is speaking.
Things, right?
Yeah, I don't
Well,
recognize
that's
the
accurate.
voice.
No, it isn't, because you're just as obsessed with
Yeah,
Phil,
that's why I'm
Rich.
assuming that.
You can't sit there and call everybody.
I've broken into Phil's bank account.
No,
I've tried.
that
I tried
never
to-
happened. That never happened. According
Neither
to
did
Phil,
we.
that didn't happen.
It was just some random dude.
Those
who did
bank
it.
leaks were faked.
Remember?
No,
Did
they
you see
weren't.
that
So why do
comment I
people use them
posted
as
in
a
the pig
reference?
forum?
No.
I'm not the other
About
people,
some
Rich. I
dude
can't
on
speak for that.
Super crazy
That took a
fucking
long
video
time to
talking
answer.
Bro,
shit, saying
come on.
acting like he.
You're
he's the
normal
one
with
that
this.
got
This is
into
the
Phil's
first time
shit.
I've ever done this, so I'm a little nervous. Man, can you not be an
Why-
asshole?
But if you, so, listen. So you say you have things on my wife.
No, I don't.
Saying. You just said that you know about my wife saying I'm unattentive with my kids.
No, they showed a video of whomever that was with you being unattentive
Look
to
at
your
you
parent.
stuttering again. Are you okay?
Dude, I just told you I'm nervous. I've never done this before.
Okay, you never. Okay, so you're a speaking virgin. Okay,
Bro, don't be an asshole. I'm coming to you
I am
as
an
a
asshole.
person.
I'm an
No,
I'm an
you're
asshole
being
for
a
a living.
dick on purpose. You're calling out the fact that I'm new at this
Yeah,
when
if
you
you're
have
not ready
experience
for this,
with
dude, you
this.
come out want to back off, you know?
Yeah.
So you're going by a troll video.
Because you're gonna make yourself look like a fool.
That was, dude. My
It's
mom's
valid.
room is next to my
And I'm not
office
saying
in my
that to be an
2-bedroom
asshole about
house
it.
that was put up by Review
Like, if
China
you're not ready to
USA.
step up and play.
You need. Is your
step
IQ
up to
above
the
double
plate and
digits?
talk about shit like this.
Did
You
it happen,
can't.
yes or no?
No.
So your child wasn't flipping out, and you had to leave your stream to correct them. So you literally doing that in your stream did not happen.
Ooh.
No.
So the
he's got a
video
good
they
point there.
showed did not happen. So it was an AI generated video.
What?
Oh my god. No,
No,
dude.
no, he's talking about. I know what this dude's talking about. So last year, I think they're in the summertime. I think Rich's kid wouldn't go to bed or wouldn't go to sleep, something like that. And
I
Rich
vaguely
was
remember that.
streaming, and his wife, I'm assuming that's his wife, came into his little fart box and asked him to do something about the child because the child wouldn't fall asleep. And Rich is like, I'm streaming now. You know, blah, 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 blah. There's some chatter back and forth. And he's like, look, now you're just giving my detractors ammunition. They're going to clip this, da, 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 da. Putting it on her, and then she just leaves. She just fucking leaves. So then... Wait. No. Rich has never been married. That was Rich's mother.
It's either his mother or the girl that he was with at the time.
Okay, that's fine. That's why I asked. That's why I said I
Yeah,
assumed.
because Rich blatantly says, I do not want to get married. And
Well, apparently he wanted to
he
fuck
did
if
have
he
a
has a kid.
fiance. He did have a girlfriend. I don't know if it was the same girl that he was previously engaged to. I really don't care.
Yeah, that's why I said I assumed.
It was either his mom or a girl. And
Okay.
I know he lives with his parents because he bought the house from his parents.
That's
And
why I
his
said I
parents are still
assumed
living
because
with him.
I didn't know the lore. So I'm not. That's
Okay.
why I wasn't really speaking on that person. It's just I knew it was a woman involved.
Got it.
And
Got it. If you need to know something about Rich, don't hesitate to ask.
okay, And the person gave up and they left. And then Rich turned around and said, well, I got to end the stream because I got to go take care of it. And then he left. But it was after he made the big stink about it. Because I watched that clip when it came out. And I want to assume that's what this person is referring to. And Rich is trying to deny it.
Dude, what happened? That was my mom that came in the room.
If it was
Okay, well, damn, if I just waited a few seconds. This is mom. All right,
Yeah.
cool. So we got that established. Still doesn't change the fact the situation still happened.
your mother, then I'm sorry I called your mom your wife. You're not Phil. I get it.
So what other damning evidence? You said you don't want to. I shouldn't test you.
I didn't say
So
that.
what
I
else
said
do
you
have on
shouldn't
me?
test those people. The trolls, the detractors who like Snort Hogan, who follows every inch of somebody's life. You're testing
Yeah,
people.
I know, and he tried to make it like I was.
That's what that's what I
peeve,
said.
too.
Don't twist what I said.
Oh, don't make it like you're my friend now, dude.
No,
Don't
I'm
make it
not
like you're
being
my
your friend.
now.
I am not being your friend. I'm just saying, don't twist what I
I
said.
want to be his friend.
Exactly.
You're the concerned
No,
citizen
I'm
now. Look
not.
at you. You're so concerned.
I'm not. I'm telling
Look,
you not to
why
test
are you
these
concerned
people.
now?
I'm telling you not to
Do
test
you want to
these
give me?
people
Do you want to
more.
give me a hug?
No, I don't.
Do you want to give me a
What?
hug?
This is the thing that I always find funny. Was like, regardless of whoever the fuck this dude is, he is giving Rich a warning. He is legitimately giving him a warning. When you are in the snort text, you know how most people operate. I would say you know about how 60% of the people operate. I give it 60%. Because you're going to have the ones that are going to be on stream, but they're not going to say what they're doing. They just come out with shit. And you're like, where the fuck did that come from? He's giving Rich a warning of what the fuck can happen if he continues down this path. I mean, at the end of the day, can anyone in the snort text do anything to hurt Rich? No, they can't.
No.
But he is giving him a warning. Now, Rich wants to play the internet tough guy, which, yeah, I'm going to say it. Everybody online's an internet tough guy. That's just a fucking thing. But this also comes from Rich sticking his nose in something because he needs content. I mean, everybody knows. I don't know why the fuck I'm saying it. Everybody knows that.
Stop
Yes,
being
you
a
do, don't
dick,
lie.
Rich.
I think you want to
Let's
give me a
get
hug.
back to the questions.
Okay, sure. Ask me some more questions. I'm here for you.
Answer the question. Why did you feel the need to get in the middle and start telling people how they can conduct themselves?
Hey, Dunce.
I didn't get in the middle
You
of
did.
anything.
My man.
I said how.
You tried to dictate
by
how.
giving by saying that people should stay not talk about her. the
Yes, you're dictating the terms of engagement.
That's not dictating.
It is.
I didn't say.
You went so far as to start
I gave a
labeling them.
suggestion. How is a suggestion? And I said because you're all fucking weirdos, which is confirmed. That
Bro, you
wouldn't
can't
have
call
stayed
them
away.
weirdos when
couldn't.
you made an entire
That's
merch
what's up.
store based around Phil's fat face.
Wait, what?
Wow.
Oh, I gotta hear that one more time. What?
You're all fucking weirdos.
Yep,
which
that is true. There's a T-shirt
Bro,
with
you
Phil's
can't
fat
call
face
them
on it, and
weirdos
he's
when
bit.
you made an entire merch store based around Phil's fat face.
What do you do about that, Ice? Wait, Ice, you didn't know about that?
I don't watch Rich.
Yeah, I thought you at least heard about it.
No. Only thing when people
I
ask
mean,
me,
I heard
when
about
people
that,
ask me what do I know about Rich, I always sit there and say he takes off his shirt, sucks on cucumbers like a dick, and kisses a porcelain chicken. That's all I ever say about Rich, because that's all I know about Rich.
Well, now you know about something else.
Holy shit!
That was pretty much exactly what you said earlier about Rich.
Yeah, that's what I always say about Rich.
Somebody just said that there's a present to Ice. Ice, would you like one of those cups?
About the May 1st. Yeah, like, wow, dude.
That.
You're a weirdo.
Wake up in the morning,
Yes.
coffee, see that
Stop
face?
being a weirdo.
Yes, it is. You're obsessed. You held a fucking stream about his anniversary for when he fucking jerked off on stream.
Yeah,
That's
You're
weird.
obsessed.
That's fucking weird. Sorry, guys. Go ahead.
No, please talk. Please talk.
No, I'm just saying that's fucking weird, Rich. That's very fucking
A
weird.
whole stream?
Oh boy.
Welcome to the May 1st Burst Extravaganza. I'm your host, Rich from Review Tech USA. I'm gonna suck a cucumber like a penis, and I'm gonna kiss a chicken and keep playing a soundboard while we watch Phil's O-face over and over and over. Rich, come on. I don't follow Rich content, Reed. That's how I don't know about this. I don't follow Rich content.
Yeah, it was last year, May. For about 8
I'm gonna
hours.
send you that cup because you know how much you want one.
I stick to Phil. I don't really move outside of Phil unless Humalong is talking about other lolcows, and I'll move into their space. But this, whoo!
Yeah,
You
Rich
admitted you were-
is very fascinated with Phil.
Oh.
You're obsessed.
At a very
Rich,
special
you
rate.
admitted you're an obsessed weirdo.
Okay.
So how are you going
Pause
to
a
label
sec-
everybody
pause a
else?
second. Am I going around?
You know, he was only going to charge him for delivery for
That
the
was-
computer.
that was too-
It's a $2,000 computer for $50.
Yeah, no, it was a Threadripper, so those at least $5,000. Those aren't cheap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like all he had to do was pay shipping. Like that, I knew about.
Yeah.
Here's the stream. All right.
And people even admitted that was too far, Rich. Nobody's
am
saying
I-
you're an equivalent detractor to somebody who did that. You're really
You
not
just
even
said
a
I was.
detractor, Rich.
I don't care. I don't think I am.
I know. The community doesn't consider you one either.
God damn, his thing loaded up with
I
people.
know. There's people that consider me dense because I used to donate.
I am
to
one of
Phil.
those people.
I know.
Yes.
I know because
You are
you're very
then.
weird and you're it's like a.
Is that
That's the
all he
rule.
has? Is that literally
Yes,
on
that's
the-
all he has.
Is you're a weirdo? You donated to Phil. That's dented. You have tried to defend Phil. That is dented.
That's
You
the
tried to
number one
send him a
fucking rule.
fucking computer. That is dented. It's a nice gesture. I am not gonna shit on you for the gesture, but it is dented when you know the type of man Phil is. But then you want to call the rest of us weirdos when you literally have merch of Phil's fucking nut face? Good job, Rich. That's fucking stupid. Don't talk about other people, especially when you got shit like that on your channel. You have no room to call other people weirdos. You have lost that right the moment you have merch on the person you're claiming to defend. If somebody calls me a weirdo, I can't deny it. I fucking detract on Phil. I've seen the May 1st burst. What's up, Stan? Jesus Christ. What the hell is wrong with you fucking lolcows?
I'm
Hold with
weird,
you.
yet you made a fucking coffee cup with his fucking fat face on it and sold it for money.
I know. Do you want me to send you one? Do you drink coffee?
Bro, stop it. You can't call other people weirdos. Well, you're literally fucking doing that.
How do you drink
Bro,
your coffee?
stop it. You can't call other people fucking weirdos when you're being a weirdo.
Do you use coffee?
Bro,
mate, or
did
milk?
you share a woman getting dick down on your Twitter, yes or no?
Whoa, wait, whoa, huh? Was it a public photo or a private photo? Because there's a difference here. Let me let it cook.
There is a difference.
Let me let it cook. I might be jumping the gun.
Yeah, we might be jumping the gun here.
Dude, yes.
Weirdo.
That was because I was making a joke.
Did your
about
community
the Best Buy
did your
curve.
community Discord share half nude photos of Melanie Mack, yes or no?
She was in a
It does
bikini,
not matter.
and I'm not in there.
Yes, you are.
What the hell? Dude.
Oh.
Wait, what? Why did it just
You
stop?
good? You good, man?
One more time.
Half nude photos of Melanie Mack, yes or no?
So, all right, for those who don't know, Melanie Mack was a woman that Trav, Craig, and Babs had a conversation with. That is when Rich got on there and started having a little bitch fit because they weren't grilling her like they grilled DSP. I do remember that. I seen that clip.
Mm-hmm.
And because I sat there and my comment on that was, well, because Phil originally wasn't supposed to be on there to be grilled. It wasn't until the detractors came out en masse that it turned into a interview. Originally, Phil was supposed to be on there and just ask some normal, mundane game questions, and they go on from there. Rich has been on their show. Boogie has been on their show. They didn't grill any of them guys like that. Nobody got grilled like that but DSP. And this is still my stance today. Rich has no reason to get pissy at them for not fucking grilling Melanie Mack when they didn't grill him. That is, as far as I know, they didn't. So that is my stance on that. In short version, Melanie Mack, trust me, I went down that rabbit hole. Oh man, it's a nutcase. Yeah.
She was in a bikini.
It does not matter.
And I'm not in there.
Yes, you are.
What the hell?
That's your Discord, so you are there. That would be like somebody posting something in my Discord, and I'm like, oh, that was in my Discord, but I wasn't there. It's your Discord. It's my Discord. You are the owner of it. You're gonna see it. Okay.
Dude, you were saying and you were telling Google Fish that was the pee.
It is it's
telling him
revenge porn, dude. You guys are sharing her pictures with nefarious intent to get revenge because of her public opinion.
A public picture.
It does not
in
have to be a
Discord
private picture.
It's not
What are your
revenge
stances on
porn
public
if it's a
pictures like
public
that?
picture. Stop
It's
it.
also
It is
not
we know
revenge
that.
porn
You are-
if they are closed,
Dude, you
you
are
fucking
reaching.
idiot.
Ames, you said you wanted
No.
this, dude. You said I didn't.
No,
want
I
this.
did not.
Hey,
I
look,
said I
Hate
wanted
Army's
to
here.
talk. I wanted to talk
Hate
with
Army's here.
you.
Let's bring in Hate Army.
I wanted to talk
Let's
with
bring in
you,
Hate Army.
not everybody else. With just
Yeah.
you.
Why? Because they'll also make you look
No,
stupid with evidence.
because I had questions for you, specifically for you. I don't even know
You
who
can
these
ask me
other
those
people
questions.
are. I have more questions.
Ask. When you're on live stream Wednesday, there's going to be a bunch of people asking you
No,
questions.
bro,
What's the
this is
difference
it.
Here? It's less people here.
This is it. I'm not doing this again. If your
It might
plan
be.
is just to attack me
Listen, do me a
insistently,
favor. Listen, do me a favor. Sound nervous and hide behind an anime picture because you're really tough.
bro, I'm not
intimidated by
being
it.
intimidating.
Yeah, all right, so this is the thing. I hear this all the time from these people. You hide behind an anime avatar. That doesn't fucking matter what my display picture. It is my display picture. It is what I chose to put there. I guess Hate Army doesn't have anything to say either because he's hiding behind a skull and crossbones. I guess the dude with the fucking Gunpla has nothing to say because it's Gunpla. I guess the fucking dude with the goddamn wrench and other tool doesn't deserve to say anything because it's not their picture. Is that what we're getting out of this? Only Rich and Chris and Brad and this other Johnny Hex person and this Colin dude might be the only ones that can say something because they got their actual pictures there. I guess Dr. Sex E can't say anything either because it's just a chest. And we don't know if these people is their actual photos. Like, please come up with a better fucking argument. If you're gonna want to rag on somebody because of their display picture and say that they can't say anything because that's that and because they're too afraid to show them, maybe I don't want to show myself. I don't have to. There's no rule that says I have to show myself to please you because you're a fat fuck that's being made fun of. Get over it. Like, get the fuck over it. Exactly. I've heard your voice. I don't need to see who the fuck you are. I don't need to see who any of you are. You don't need to see who I am. You still have opinions. You still have thoughts. And you have the right to voice them. You have the right to sit there and say them. You have the right to speak them. Your picture means nothing. Yeah, exactly.
You are on Twitter. It's amazing how tough you are to reply tweets, but on here, I think you're going to pee your pants. Change your pants and I'll talk to you
Bro,
later.
stop being a dick, you fucking
drink
weirdo.
Some coffee out of a film
Stop
mug.
being a dick,
Drink
you
some
weirdo.
coffee. All right, that was fun.
Rich, can you have my baby?
I can, actually. So I pretty much just got what I wanted. I let it be known that that was recorded, and that will be on stream tomorrow. Thank you so much for being the fool.
I figured he kicked
that I
him because
thought
that's
you
a
were,
bitch move.
And that's all I needed. Everyone, it was a great show. Thank you. Have a...
Okay, that video is done. That's pretty much nothing there. I mean, besides Rich being a fucking idiot. I mean, and that's like Phil. These dudes all chew from the same playbook. Like, look, if you don't like what people have to say about you, then don't put yourself in a space with them. Simple. Exactly, D-Dog. That's what I'm saying. Like, the DSP says it. Rich says it. Wing says it. Boogie says it. The Side Scroller said it. Multiple people always say, oh, well, you're hiding behind an avatar. I don't give a fuck what I'm sitting behind. I mean, if you want to sit there and say, oh, well, my picture of me is up there, so I'm more validated than you. No, you're not, because if that's the case, you wouldn't be the biggest fucking laughingstock. You know how many people are a fucking laughingstock that don't use their actual face? If someone decides to put their body out there, put their face out there, that's because they made that choice. They don't have to. There's no rule saying somebody has to put themselves out there like that. This is coming from people that do nothing but sit on the internet all goddamn day. They have no friends, no job outside of this, nothing. This is where they stay. Right here on fucking Twitter, right here on fucking YouTube, trying to tell other people how they need to be or how they should be. That's not how this works. Did you ever pay back those people you owed money to, you claimed you were going to pay back for your beginning parts back in your early days? Because I think it was it the Quartering who made a mentioning of that? I think it was. Somebody made a video on it and I saw it. Where they sat there and showed you going back and forth with some black dude. I don't know who the dude is or what his name is. The dude called you out because you sat there and made the promise to pay back people that gave you money for stuff for your business. Pulling a Phil. Oh, these fucking lolcows. Anybody have anything they like to add?
I don't have anything. There's nothing else to say.
I don't.
That's wow. Oh well. Shouldn't be surprised really at the end of the day. Shouldn't be surprised in the slightest. That's how these guys always act. And this is how they're always going to act. Tries the pine cone. Yeah.
See, this is the reason why when reality hits them so hard, it's so much funnier.
Yeah.
Because of this shit.
Yeah. I know, that's always my thing, telling people to shut up and eat their pine cone. Y'all know where I got that from, right?
No.
Really?
I ain't got a clue.
Anybody know where I got that from? Or am I really showing my age here?
Look, that's all my memory is Swiss cheese. So if I do know, I probably forgot.
Nah, I've never said where I got it from, but it's actually from The Simpsons. They were going to Camp Krusty. And
Oh shit.
Bart looks at I forget the kid that wears the beanie, and he's like, aren't we supposed to roast Jimbo? Yeah, and he's like, are we supposed to roast s'mores? He's like, shut up and eat your pine cone.
Yeah, because that can was so run down and everything before I believed that because it had the Krusty seal of approval.
Yep. So I just started saying it and it never left me.
Like I said, memory of Swiss cheese, dude. Memory of Swiss cheese.
There you go, fish. Join the retirement castle.
Yeah, that castle's mine.
Look, I got the warship, okay? I have the warship. That is mine. Until I fly it into the goddamn sun.
Crash into the sun.
Only do it when the sun's down. Well, the sun's never down in space, so. But thank you, everybody. I got nothing else. I just wanted to cover that. My favorite thing about all this happening is Darius is not being able to submit vids. Yes, that is. Thank you for bringing it up. That is actually pretty fucking funny. That this is where we're at. As I said earlier, this is the dimension we're in. This is where we're at. Phil is just fucking over his own fans even more.
So, and I think it's funny. DSP is the last game where Street Fighter is going to be with Blanca. Just so he gets his ass beaten there too.
So here we go. For those who want to continue the party, and please let them know it's an ice rating. Lend the Deranged. Send him some love. Send him. He needs all the love he can get.
All right. I get it now. I was a little lost.
He's definitely another big one in the Vortex.
Phil became high tier god. Yeah, way better than Dale.
Let him know Isis Peeps is charging through.
I just feel like DSP
Thank
should
you
just
for
adopt
everybody
all
that was
Dale's
here. I didn't
begging
expect
rules.
such a big turnout.
So my membership has to be above.
Thank you, everybody. We are going to end this stream. I am going to relax with the missus
doesn't let you do custom pricing for memberships
until I go to bed and then get up
because
to
that's
work
probably
at
a
9,
huge
well,
issue.
not 9, God, I wish it was 9 in the morning. 4 in the morning because I have to work 10 hours tomorrow. But whatever.
Because that's exactly the
All right,
problem
everybody.
that we're
This is
addressing right now.
Aishan Moto and the panel signing off.
You
I will
can't have
see
your
you
own
guys
custom
on the
pricing because
next
there's
one.
international pricing. How's that going to work?
Aishan
You're going to effectively
signing off.
price out